All right, I'm going to play some Lamentations of the Flame Princess, continuing with part 2 of the Cursed Chateau. So we'll get right into it. We'll do a quick introduction again, just kind of maybe get a feeler of what everyone's character did during the brief rest overnight, camping out front of the Cursed Chateau. So we'll start with you, Clay, Dog Boy. How do we see Dog Boy perhaps coming across the party?
I imagine he'd heard word of it and decided he'd walk himself. Dog Boy is looks pock-ridden. He's a specialist. Looks pock-ridden. He's got nice, nasty sword in his thing. He's overweight, kind of blundering. Think of the sergeant from Zorro, the old black and white. That's kind of what he looks like. He's kind of squat, ugly as sin, and just nasty as he's approaching the chateau.
Very cool. Yeah, we'll say he made it through the hedge maze out front quite well and quite fast, I guess. So yeah, then we'll go to Micah. Tell us about Princess. How did she fare?
Yeah. How did she fare? We made camp, right? Or no?
Yeah, sure.
We did. Okay, cool. Yeah, I guess she would have spied around the castle or the chateau a bit more, because you told us behind the chateau is some more to see. And otherwise, probably she was annoying her party members with her attitude, because she's the princess, the former noble daughter, now gone rogue.
Awesome. Then we'll go to Ian. Tell us about Ronan. What did he do throughout the night?
Ronan Mackenzie slept like an angel all night long. In fact, he wouldn't have even taken a watch unless somebody rudely awakened him to do so. Ronan's a relatively carefree type, and even though he'd had some rather harrowing experiences, not the least of which involved an undead old lady trying to hit on him, yeah, he sleeps just fine. You wake up fresh as a daisy.
Very cool. And next we'll go to Sean. What did Wolf do throughout the evening?
Well, I guess after beginning the whole adventure with a full sort of specialist pack and all sorts of equipment, he's gotten rid of the ammunition. He's I think he's still got the crucifix attached to the lantern, so he's just kind of thinking that might have sort of some effect. So I suppose he'd be a little bit more nervous, considering he's got lack of equipment now. He's got just this silver dagger left out of all the stuff he had. So he probably spent the whole night sitting there worrying, what the hell is he going to do? But eager as well to get inside.
Very good. And Justin, how do we see Sorrow?
When Sorrow wakes to meet the day, it might look like he's been maybe half on watch the whole night, but he was just sleeping, sitting up, propped up by his great sword in the scabbard, all wrapped up around the hilt. And yeah, he wipes his eyes in the new daylight, and that's Sorrow, greasy hair and all.
Excellent. And last but not least, Jacopo. How do we find Jacopo the elf in the morning?
Jacopo wakes up tired, like he hadn't slept, and he has like big saggy black sacks under his eyes and like the cusped teeth of a wounded dying animal, and all of his joints crick and crack.
Poor Jacopo. And yeah, so we'll go ahead and just get started. You guys are essentially out front of the porch of the chateau there. Decent little spot to camp. The evening was relatively uneventful. If anything, it was eerily quiet, except for at times perhaps hearing some like ghostly whispers and things and the howling of some winds every so often. But yeah, so it's morning. We'll say you guys have rested up a bit. And yeah, free to continue where you were.
Does anyone have a cooking pot and some water?
I don't cook. People cook for me.
I saw some strawberries not too far from here.
No, I just wanted to make some tea.
Alas, I don't have no water.
Well, I guess a tealess morning it is then. Well, shall we walk into this house of certain death and doom?
What was the outcome of our scaling to the second floor and looking through the window, like just voyeuring? What happened out of that?
There are someone is in there because the fireplace was lit and candles, I think. Yeah, and one some rooms seem to be abandoned, but some rooms seem to be lived in, like in clean and made beds, and yeah.
Maybe we should try and knock. I don't know. Is that at the front door? Is that a thing?
And what then? Say, hello, we want to get your treasure.
It's an idea.
Yeah, I think people appreciate honest rogues.
And maybe we can strike a bargain with the guy who runs the place.
Well, if it's the owner, hey man, we let you live. We take half of your treasure. What do you say? Deal? No.
Hmm. So we're going to break in again, this time properly.
Nonsense, nonsense. The front door's the way to go, and Mackenzie starts walking up towards the front door.
Sorrow would
Come on, maybe
follow
they're
behind.
friendly. Maybe we won't have to fight at all.
Yeah, and as you guys approach, it's just this metal reinforced heavy wooden door. And as you get up the steps of the porch there, Mackenzie, the door will creak open ever so slightly.
Oh, I'd probably take a couple steps back then. How it only opens ever so slightly? It doesn't open all the way?
No, we'll say about halfway open by the time you take a few
a
steps
couple
back.
steps back, and I kind of crouch down a little bit. Not crouch down, but I'm kind of like hunched over a little bit and trying to peer in, looking with my eyes squinted. Might even take my hat off my head and hold it down by my chest for a minute.
Yeah, if you
Do I
would
see anything?
You wouldn't see much. It'd be pretty dark through there. If anything, there's like a large entryway for your kind of room.
But I don't see any figures standing there or anything.
No.
That's what I was worried about. Okay, I'll just look back at the rest of the party and shrug.
And Sorrow will,
And
seeing the door having
go
opened,
ahead.
and this shrug, say, "What luck! Some draft has opened the door for us." And he'll
Indeed.
stride confidently towards it and step beyond the threshold of the door.
You guys remember the doors closing behind us all the time, right? I don't think that's no draft.
Well, either way, at least it's not locked, and I'll stride forward and walk up and gently push the door open the rest of the way. One hand probably on my sword, just in case.
I'll follow suit, but I'm going to have my dagger somewhat concealed, so I'm just sort of holding it by the hilt facing towards my elbow, just in case.
Awesome. And yeah, if the three of you would creep into the room, whenever you open the door, you would see what looks like this. It's like a foyer entryway, pretty big room. A door to your left, a door to your right. However, when you on the right side, there's like a passage of like screens, kind of bisecting the corridor there, blocking the way to the door behind it. They're see-through. They have different things depicted on them: skeletons, rotting human remains, dancing with each other, fucking each other, all kinds of dirty things. Aside from that, directly in front of you, maybe about 20 feet, 25 feet, it looks like the corridor there opens up into a very, very big room. Aside from that, it's quite dark. Sunlight coming through the windows in the back. It's very quiet.
Which corridor opens into a very big room?
Yeah, so like you're in this foyer, directly ahead of you. It's just like I guess an opening into like a very large room, and there's a door on your left and right.
Okay, so that's in front of me. Okay, got it. Large room, and then door on the left and right. Got it. And the one on the right is concealed by these dirty screens, yeah? No, dirty as in, depicting acts of sexual...
Yeah, like sexual deviance and things, like with all these like skeletons and rotting human remains and stuff painted on these screens. And they're very finely detailed too.
Think of the old woman in the hedge maze and shiver. The hackles stand up on the back of my neck. Yeah.
Aside from the blinds or separators or whatever they are, is there any other furnishing in the room?
Yeah, there's like a couple little like end table kind of things, perhaps, and some like coat hangers on the walls, things like that, just odds and ends. Nothing really in particular that stands out though. And if you would take a few steps more into there, you would hear the very loud sound of clanking chains just kind of echoing about you.
I'll step forward to that kind of larger, through the corridor into the larger room. You said that's already opened, yeah?
Yeah, correct.
Opening any doors. Is it dark in there as well, yeah?
It's, well, like as the sun has kind of been coming up for a bit, yeah, like there's tons of windows on the wall facing you. It looks like it's kind of a large armory sort of deal, like it's a large covered walkway. It looks like it's pretty long on each side to your right and left, like it connects different wings of the chateau. There's like large double doors at each end.
Light sources in here. There's no like torches lit or candles lit or lanterns or anything of that sort of, no?
No, there's sconces. Aside from that, yeah, you got some light coming from the windows directly in front of you. And you can see like black and white marble floors and stuff. It's a pretty nice room. It's very finely decorated.
Since it's not, granted we have a little bit of natural light coming in though, I think I would probably still, no, I better not light a lantern. Okay, I'll step forward anyway and check out that large room since it's already open and I hear the clinking of chains and I don't know what I expect to see, but I want to see if the sound gets louder as I step into there and if I see anything. Actually, at this stage, I would draw my sword.
Very good. And yeah, as you step into this large, I guess it would be like the entry room. Now the chain clanking would stop. However, you would see, let's see, 1, 2, 3 suits of armor against the north wall, like kind of space between the windows. They look very finely made.
Plate?
Yeah, we'll say it's like old plate armor, like knight suits. And then that's the north wall. If you're looking at the south wall, there's some very richly appointed wooden chairs and 2 large armoires. Again, very finely made, all the furniture in this room. And it's a very big room, of course. Now, what about the rest of the party? Jacopo and Princess, Dogboy. Have you all entered as well into that first room?
Yeah, Dogboy would have followed, looking around. Oi, this looks like me dear old mom's place. As he's feeling up furniture and stuff. Being as he's never suffered the mental anguish and physical pain that the others visited while here, it doesn't bother him what he sees.
Whatever you do, don't look at any statues in the face.
All right.
Princess enters after Dogboy and looks at those paintings, quite interested, and says, "Wow, is that even possible? And where's the treasure?" And she starts sneaking around.
Jacopo will come in last, but he'll pick up like a rock or something thick like a stick or a broom or anything he sees out in the courtyard, and try to stick it between the door so it doesn't close behind us.
Yeah, you could probably find like an old rake or something in the yard there, maybe leaning up against the chateau before you enter, if you would look around. Yeah, and you can definitely stick it in the door there, because as you enter, of course, the door does slam shut, and it will in fact snap the rake in half, thus sealing you in the chateau.
Yeah, I'll watch it snap it and go, mmm.
Hmm.
Did anybody else see that?
I'll look over at. Oh damn! I can't remember your name. Strong, what's your character's name again? Well, whatever his name is, I'll look over and say, "Why does that elf always slam the doors?"
I can hear you. I didn't slam it. I put a stick in it to try to prop it open, and it's still slammed.
Well, we're inside now. Princess, you might want to wait to start looting until we find out if this place is actually inhabited or not.
Well, but if we wait and we have to flee, we don't have shit.
Well, we ain't fleeing now with the door closed, so we better get looting.
Well, I can jump through that window.
Is there anything?
Can you?
Is there anything about the 3 sets of plate that make them look functional, like, or are they clearly ornamental?
No, if you would inspect it, you would see that they are usable. And they're worth quite a bit of silver. If you would inspect it a bit more, you'd probably garner about 1,500 a piece. They're really decorative, but yeah, they're functional for sure.
Hmm.
Does one look different than the other, or they all look like a set, sort of?
Say that again. Sorry, I was reading.
Does one look like out of place, or do they all look sort of like a set? Like
Oh yeah, no, they all kind of have the same decoration. You might even see like the like symbolism from the family crest and stuff on there.
And I think Sorrow would keep his thoughts to himself, but anybody looking at him and he's looking at this armor, he's definitely like considering putting it on later on, or he's weighing it out whether or not to get rid of the leathers. But
yeah, and
for now.
If you did decide, it would be a set of plate armor for sure.
I'll sidle up on beside him, seeing him checking them out, and say, Sorrow, I think you look pretty dashing in that one.
And that's enough prodding. So he'll take like 15 or 20 minutes or so to just strip out of his leathers and start cloaking himself in this plate.
Princess is watching him.
Oh, Princess is right there, is she?
And as a pilgrim, he is definitely soiled from the road.
I won't say what I was going to say then.
So would you all be, I guess, in this large, we'll call it the armory, this like big...
That's the big room with the marbled floor?
Correct.
Yeah, I would have stuck with the group.
Excellent. So if you're all in there, as the last person, steps into there, the smell of lilacs, like really beautiful, like really like a strong flowery scent would go up into all of your nostrils, and the clanking of chains would stop.
The smell of what? I'm sorry. Was that?
Flowers.
Okay.
Lilacs, to be precise. If
Lilacs?
you're familiar with lilacs over there.
Yeah, okay. Sorry.
No, I've never said that word, so I don't know much about flowers.
Poison dart to the neck, save or die.
Oh. I'd be fucked in that case. And we don't hear the chains rattling anymore? Just the smell of lilacs now?
Correct.
Well, Wolf will be completely unnerved by this lack.
It would seem that there's a female in the house. I don't think that's Princess.
Why does it have to be a woman? I like flowers.
I suppose you're right. It could be a dandy.
Hearing that, Dogboy will say, "Who brought their grandfather to this theft?"
I'll
We just
have
bringing
you
old people?
know, I overheard this talk at the local scuttlebutt and requested that I join them. Who
He's
invited
never seen
you?
it. He's never seen an elf, so he thinks you're an old man with deformed ears. Oh, I just happened to walk along, old one. But I'm glad you're here.
Good. And I'll poke you hard in the rib with my bony finger. I have my uses, you'll see.
He looks back at the others with his eyes kind of, what?
And we'll say after, if it took about 20 or so minutes for Sora to don the armor, and you guys are kind of, checking out this room, after about half an hour, 30, 35 minutes or so, the three, like, superly fine decorated wooden chairs and the two armoires against the south wall would start to move. It would be pretty noticeable after a few moments.
They start to move?
Yeah, like rocking side to side.
Well, that's odd.
I walk out of the room. Maybe we should go on and close the door.
What's the matter, princess? Are you scared?
I'm not scared. I want to be safe.
Well, she is just a girl after all, I suppose. I'll walk over to one of the armoires and open it. See if there's somebody inside moving it about. I'm expecting some prankster or practical jokester to be in there.
In a sense, because as you get close to it, the closer you get, you start to notice that the armoires, as well as the wooden chairs, these 5 different pieces of furniture, you notice like these warped faces start to like appear in the wood and growl at you as you approach. They're all 5 different looking, snarling, growling faces.
All right, forget what I said about opening one. I'm now backpedaling quickly. On second thought, maybe Princess has the right idea after all. Hold on, Princess, wait for me.
Yeah, I hold open the door. Be my guest.
And which door would you have going? Like the far right side of the room, the far left, or directly north, like back out of the chateau?
Where we entered? Where we entered the room.
So you're going back into the hall where we first came in the
foyer. Oh shit. Okay. No, then the right door?
Cool. Yeah.
Double doors, you said they are, right?
Yeah, there's some double doors going to like the right wing of the chateau there. The east wing.
Yep.
Is that beyond on the right side of the foyer? Would somebody need to move those blinders?
No. This is in the armory, which is the room beyond the foyer.
Oh, I got you.
Correct. So would you guys all, I guess, follow suit?
I'm going to make sure that a wolf is going to make sure that he's hiding right behind Sorrow.
Does it get darker the farther we go? Should Sorrow light up his lantern? Would he think to do that probably here?
Yeah, if you would like go into that the double doors that Princess was holding open, there's no source of light in there. Like there's no windows in that immediate room at least. So the sunlight wouldn't reach.
Yeah, Sorrow would he'd trudge forward holding that lantern. Maybe it's shining off his new embossed armor. And he probably sounds like he's wearing a cowbell around his neck. Sorry.
Princess is watching him admiringly and tells him, yeah, you can go first. It's dark inside. We need your light.
And yeah, he would.
Fuck that! I'm going first. Dark room or not. After
Zara
seeing
will
those
hold the
faces in the armoires.
Now, Ronan, as you walk in, being the first one, you're immediately met with a broom trying to smack you in the face. So I'm going to roll
Me?
against you. Yes.
Shit. Okay, my armor class is 14.
It does miss, and we'll say it like whacks maybe the door that's being held open, but it's just a broom, an animated
This is
broom.
a broom
essentially.
floating in the air?
Yes.
I'll try to grab hold of it.
Okay, so you're going to want to roll, like, I guess, it's like wrestling, basically, grappling.
Hit
If you
roll.
want to. Yeah. Do a hit roll on
20
it.
plus just my basic attack. I got an 11.
It does fail. We'll say it like jerks out of your hand as you try to grab it. Yeah, it has an armor class of 13 for what it's worth. You can tell
I'll keep
it's going
trying.
to keep trying to attack you. So
I'm going to keep trying to grab it. My idea is to try to grab it and wrestle it to the ground.
excellent. Go for it.
Well, does it get to attack first, or do we roll initiative, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, I guess we'll. I'll give you one more shot on it, and then we'll roll initiative for everyone. And yeah, go after this broom.
18.
Yeah, so I'll let you go ahead and you'll hold it for the next however many foreseeable rounds till it breaks free.
Try to grab it. What I try to do is I try to like throw myself on top of it on the ground. So I can
What the
use-
hell are you doing? Stop that playing around.
This is not the time, princess. This broom tried to kill me.
Kill you. These are merely parlor tricks. I'm not falling for this shit. He's trying to look for the wires around the broom that's holding it. Clearly someone's governing this thing.
Put it in the door. Well, maybe the house will kill it.
That's a good idea.
And you would see no, parlor tricks at play or anything. No strings.
So I rolled a 4 for initiative. I'm sorry I can't type in the chat because I don't have access to the chat, you guys. So
That's good. So let's see.
I'm on
So we got
an iPad at the moment.
write all this down. It did roll a 2 for what it's worth, so it's gonna be at the bottom. It looks like. So first is Sorrow, I believe, and then we'll do Wolf after. Yeah, Sorrow, go ahead and take a action against this ghostly broom.
Did Ronan successfully grapple it?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, I'll holding the lantern high still. I'll try to get some positioning, and I'll try to stomp it. So like just an unarmed attack.
Awesome.
And so that'll be a 12 to hit. Oh, that's just under the AC. So yeah, I guess I stomped down on the stone floor, the hardwood floors.
Yeah, you might like clip like the straw at the end of it or something, but yeah, no damage done. But we'll go to Wolf.
Might I suggest
go ahead.
that since I'm lying on top of it, it's probably fair to say if anybody fumbles, they might actually hit me.
Not a bad idea. We'll say that last attack did miss, but yeah. So we'll go to Wolf.
Like I said, a fumble.
A fumble.
Okay. And Ronan's grabbing it, right?
Yeah, I'm like holding on to it. I got my arms wrapped around it, and I'm like laying on top of it on the ground. Part of it's probably sticking out past my body. That's why.
I'm going to try and also step on it like like you would if it was lying on a curb kind of thing. Just snap it like a twig. I had enough of this shit. 7. So no. Well.
Excellent. Yes, that does miss. Then we'll go to before. Is it Princess?
That is a wily broom.
Yeah.
Yeah, she takes her sword and stands over the broom and Ronan and is aiming. Fuck. 14?
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Oh, good. And I try to smash the, what's it called? Those twigs at the end?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bristles, maybe?
Yeah, thistles or something. Or
Yeah. 6 damage.
6 damage. Oh yeah, you can describe how you destroy this broom.
Oh wow. How does one destroy a broom? Yes, she starts hacking it. little pieces to what she has access to, of course, without hitting Ronan. There you are, old man. Can we
Who are
do
you calling
business
old?
now?
Ronan will reluctantly get up and kind of kick the handle of the broom to make sure it doesn't move again.
Oh no, it is felled.
Wolf is he's not convinced by this trickery. He's just, I can't believe that this I've investigated hundreds of witchcraft cases, and this is the cheapest display of magic I've ever seen. And he just starts shouting out, "Hello, anyone home?"
And you were met with an deathly silence. Silent as death.
Before long, I think Sorrow will go perform a coup de grace and break what's left of the broom over his knee.
When no one's looking.
But then he'd continue holding the lantern up high and maybe walk the perimeter of this room, keeping an eye out for other brooms and utensils of cleaning and custodian implements.
Yeah, you would, the rest of this room, let's see, so it's like an antechamber. Looks like it was once very richly furnished and decorated. All the finery of this small area is long since moldered away. So there's really nothing of value whatsoever in here. It's very dusty and old. You'll see like shattered plaster and bones of small animals scattered about. But if there's anything of interest, you'll see the remains of the Yarai family crest, which hangs from the east wall, which is like the far side when you enter. The crest includes a Latin motto, which you would recognize, "I will not wholly die." Aside from that, pretty empty room.
The crest itself is fairly mundane, nothing valuable that could be pried off of it.
No, it looks like it maybe used to be pretty valuable, but time has not been very kind to it. Aside from that, to the right of that, on the eastern wall, you would see a door. To the left, about 10 feet away, looks like the corridor breaks off into another hallway. And to your immediate right when you enter, there's a stairwell going up and stairs going down.
I'll look behind the crust, if it's possible.
Yeah, you could probably move it, and just a wall.
Okay. Nothing to find here. That's boring.
Wolf will be kicking the little skeletons around like anybody could have put this here just to scare would-be robbers away.
Come
Let's go
on,
to
let's go on.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll lead on. Shall we continue down the corridor or perhaps up or down a flight of stairs?
Let's finish this story first. And she goes for the corridor.
And I'll make sure the light's high as Sorrow goes that way as well.
Very nice. And yes, you would get into this. Immediately in front of you is another door, and then the hallway continues to the right, with a door as well on the right side of that, on the wall. And then, yeah, about 25 feet down, it breaks off again to the left.
I stop at the first door. Do I hear strange sounds again?
You hear nothing.
Well, sounds safe. And she opens the door.
Excellent. And when you open it up, it looks like it was a what used to be a chapel of sorts. And you'll see basically an altar to your left and a bunch of pews to your right when you enter. It looks like it was refurbished from what used to be kind of a Christian chapel into something a bit darker. And I'll say that for now.
Well, that looks interesting. Doesn't the church hide so much money from us? And she rubs her hands when she goes in and searches around, especially around the altar.
Yeah, around the altar you would see, like against the north wall, past the altar there, you would see a reliquary, and contains looks like possibly a mitre. If you know what that is. Aside from that, there would be a reliquary on the south wall.
It is.
Do what?
You don't know what it is either?
Yeah, I had to look it up. I did go to Catholic
Isn't the
school,
lighter
but I forgot.
isn't it the long handle thing they use to light the candles and stuff like that?
It's a mitre. It's a tall headdress. Yeah, that's what I thought. So it's like the bishop's like big goofy hat,
Oh yeah.
like the Pope hat kind of thing.
Gotcha.
And then there's a reliquary on
Ronan-
the south wall as well. You can check.
Ronan is walking very cautiously, probably around the middle of the group now at this stage, no longer walking in the front, and he is looking out in every direction for like evil animated household cleaning objects.
This time there are no evil animated household objects.
He'll be quite leery of any brooms, mops, or other such things, dusters that he may come across. So,
Dog Boy will go and claim himself a mitre. He's kind of dirty. He'll roughly go up there, put it on. At least I come away with something.
Yeah, and as you don it, you feel like it's possibly something magic, but you can't quite tell what it is. And I'll let you know after some time passes.
Oh, it suits you quite well, Dog Boy. You look taller.
so wait a minute. This church is it Catholic or is it Protestant?
It looks like it once was some kind of Christian. And if you would explore, you'd recognize Saint Nectarius, who is a 4th century martyr. But it's since been turned into like a kind of what looks like black masses were held here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a bit darker.
My uncle was a priest. He wouldn't like this.
Are you sure he wasn't a gardener?
Or maybe a janitor, as I can see you wield that broom so well. Says Dog Boy sitting down with his hat.
You have to understand, I'm Irish. I have many, many uncles.
I think it was your other uncle who told me that was an apothecary.
Yes, I think Granddad was the gardener, wasn't he? Out of character, shit. I can't even keep my own lies straight anymore.
Nice. Now, who was standing by the altar? I think Princess was going checking out and stuff.
Sorrow would be up there too, looking
Sorrow.
in particular for holy water, but any other knickknacks as well.
Right. Yeah. You wouldn't find any holy. Go ahead. Who was talking?
No, I just clicked the button.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. You wouldn't find any holy water. You would see some empty, like an empty basin, perhaps, where there used to be some. You would notice, like behind the altar and like around it, very dark brown, reddish stains on the floor surrounding the altar.
Are there any Bibles, Marcus?
There are not any Bibles. Now, if one were to search the reliquary on the south wall, you would find some skeletal remains. And
I was just about to say.
yeah, and like in particular, you would find some fingers, an index finger and a middle finger. And they're kind of sitting there in like a little case.
The fingers.
Correct.
Oh.
Some nasty old, probably some, looks like they were part of, you would assume a saint or some like really holy figure.
Don't worry, Micah. No parrots this time.
Oh, okay. She holds up one of those little cases and shows it to the cleric. Would get that some money? I don't know, on the holy market or whatever.
And Sorrow would say, "Oh, probably priceless," and he'd slip it up his armored greave, both of them, right away.
The fingers there?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. And you would know, being a cleric, that they are blessed fingers, and they are saintly. So essentially what will happen, if you're possessing these fingers, you'll get 1d6 plus 1 points for any future die rolls, except damage.
1d6 plus 1?
Yeah.
All right, I'll roll that now. So 4.
Awesome. Yeah, and they're used on a 1-for-1 basis and can be used either by the possessor of the fingers or by anyone that you designate, essentially.
Okay.
And you can use it once a day.
I can give that point once a day?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So, and there's a bit more, but that'll come with having used it. But yeah, and you'll know this because you're a cleric, of course.
Cool.
Yeah.
Everything's on the level here.
Now, as you guys,
I was a cleric. I keep thinking he's a fighter.
now as y'all are kind of exploring there and talking amongst yourselves, there's the door on the far right side at the end of the chapel there, the opposite end of the altar, does open, and you see this kind of tall, or what used to be a tall, handsome guy come through, but he's wearing like servants or like footman clothing, like the kind of guy that would greet guests, open doors, these kind of things. But as he walks in, and perhaps the lantern light shines on his face, you would see that his face is like partially severed, like down like the middle diagonally. And he's just moaning. He's just walking in, heading towards the altar, and he's moaning.
You there, chap. What's going on in this place? Why is everyone dead here? And I'll cower behind Sorrow.
Yeah, and he would completely ignore you and just keep slowly walking towards the altar.
I'll try to get a bunch of light on him with the lantern.
Didn't you read that crest? And she points at him. He's a bit dead too. He refuses to die.
Yeah, and you'll just hear more moaning out of him. He won't respond to anything that's like yelled at him.
So
Yeah,
we can see that he's like half a face.
yeah, his face is like split down the middle diagonally, basically.
Okay, Wolf looks at him and is like, that is not a parlor trick, and also hides behind Sorrow. Knife drawn.
Oh hell, she shoots.
You want to shoot him, you said?
Oh yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, you can roll it. Roll against him. Let's see what he is.
What are you shooting?
That
Poor
guy.
old man who needs
No,
help.
no. I mean, what weapon are you using?
What?
What weapon?
Pardon? Short bow. 15, 13 plus 4, 17.
17 will hit him. Just for reference, you need a 14.
Okay, and 3 damage.
Okay, so let's see. Yeah, and his moaning will just stop and he'll face you. And yeah, so let's go ahead and roll initiative as this undead-looking guy turns to face the party. It's not very pleased. So let's see.
I am on 5.
Excellent. So 5, 5, 5. So Stone Boy. Sorrow. And then Wolf. And okay, he rolls a 6, so he's gonna go ahead and react, and he's gonna head towards you, Princess. And he definitely will get there. He's about 10 feet away at this point. He's gonna roll to hit you. He rolls a 17 to hit, which I believe
Nope.
hits. Oh no, it doesn't.
Mm-mm.
Excellent. Yeah, you got 18. Okay, cool. So yeah, that'll be his attack, and then we'll go to the top with Ronan.
Ronan will, after seeing, even though he doesn't like her, he doesn't like to see anyone attack a woman, so he will take the rapier, which is in his hand, and try to drive it into this very, very rude, dead footman. And yeah, he'll miss. I got a 5.
Yep, swing right past him. And then we'll go to Princess again.
Oh, yeah. She takes her sword and attacks him. -2 plus 12? No, doesn't hit, right?
Correct. Hit 14. And next we will have Dog Boy.
Dog Boy will charge over with his short sword, try to swing away. 17.
Oh yeah.
4 points.
4 points. Let's see. Awesome. Yeah, he's definitely bleeding out, or whatever blood is left in him. He's definitely wounded. And then from him we'll go to Sorrow, as your companion does land a strike on this undead.
Sorrow he'll just clasp his lantern on his belt, or hook it on his belt, and draw his greatsword and just square off with the man for now, and ready to attack for the next turn.
Awesome. And from Sorrow, go to Jacopo.
Was our rest long enough for us to regain spell slots?
Sure.
Oh yeah. I will extend my withered, liver-warted hand like an old hag cursing a death curse upon this undead, and I'll say, "Ito Siki Awadata!" And green firefly-esque light will jump off of my fingers and go and illuminate it, and I'll cast Fairy Fire.
Oh yeah.
So everybody will have +2 to attack.
Sounds good.
I think that's it. I'll double check to make sure.
Okay, cool. And while you're checking that, it'll go to Wolf.
Well, seeing as everybody's done this sort of relay of death on him and just completely one after another hit him with something or other, Wolf just he sort of feigns with these karate moves and kung fu, and he just leaps at him with the dagger, and it's 17 and 1 damage.
Awesome. Yeah,
It looks beautiful. Just nicks him.
Yeah, it looks great, but yeah, just like a little minor nick there. And we'll go back up to the top, I think, with him, and he's going to go ahead and attack you, Wolf, or try to, as that nick aggravates him, and he does miss. And we'll continue back with Ronan.
Okay, was that a +2 to hit then, Andrew, correct?
It was, yep.
So that bumps me up to a total of +3, and I will again trying some of the fencing that I learned, and I'll do a quick feint and then try to stab him again in the chest. And where'd my dice roller go? There we go. I rolled a 1, a natural 1. +3, it makes it 4, but that's a fumble if it counts for anything.
Damn. Yeah, so that's definitely a miss. And let's see, Princess.
She attacks again. 15 and 2.
Very nice. Yeah, he's looking pretty bad at this point. Worse than he does already with his half split face. And we'll go to Dog Boy.
Dog Boy will swing again, 21, and 4 points again.
Excellent. Yeah, and this hit will bring him to his knees. He's still moaning, but the next person to hit him can describe how they kill him. And we'll go to Sorrow.
Sorrow will bear down on his greatsword, reel back on his heels, and put his back into it, swinging, having his target illuminated by the fairy fire. So that'll only be 13 to hit. Does it?
No, it's 1 under.
All right, let's see how much damage I did to the ground. 9.
Very nice. There's a big chunk of stone perhaps flies up.
Mighty blow indeed.
Damn. And from Sorrow goes to Jacopo.
All right, I'm going to come down with my long sword. Um, 18 for 4 damage.
Oh yeah, tell us how you destroy this.
Yeah, so skirting away the beauty and coming in with the cold hard edge of our hard blade of age. I will show these youngins how it's done. I take a step with like a very squat, athletic lunge, and flick my wrist and take the thing's head off.
Oh yeah, you complete the what was already kind of severed his face. So yeah, just had to roll on the ground towards the altar, perhaps. And yeah, we're out of combat.
Jacopo will say as he takes the head off, "Seems that point is mine."
Sorrow will carefully sheath his great blade and hold the lantern in just the right position so that the body is easily looted.
Oh yeah, Princess starts looting whatever there is to loot. Probably some more fingers, she mumbles.
And yeah, you wouldn't find really anything of value in this body. Just some like tattered pieces of cloth and things, perhaps as you try to dig through his rotting clothing and stuff.
It's always good to check.
While Princess is doing that, Dog Boy will slash off about 4 or 5 fingers and give it to her. That's what she asked for. Here you go, girlie. You wanted these fingers.
Yikes! What kind of man are you? You don't know shit about women. We don't want fingers. Holy. She turns around disgusted. Man, if we find anything in this house, we maybe find our life to get away with it. That's all.
Sorrow will tuck the fingers into his other armored sleeve, going to sell them as false reliquaries later on.
Wolf will look to Sorrow and be like, just sort of whispers, like, "Do you know how to use fingers?"
I'm but an acolyte.
I'm still not clear how this is going to work.
Yeah, and any more time, I guess, spent in this chapel, wouldn't really find much. Nothing of value. If you look up, it looks like there's like an upper part of the chapel, perhaps where people would stand, like the overflow of the crowd, during black masses and things. Aside from that, there's the door that's open where the undead guy came from, and the door that you all entered from.
Yeah, I think Sorrow would be eager to see where this guy came from. He'd lead with the light.
Awesome. Yeah, and you would get out there and it's back into what you would assume is the corridor that y'all were following earlier. Because to your right, it hooks back around where you came from. Directly in front of you, you see 3 windows, and then to your left, what looks like more rooms and like a bit of an open space. Aside from that, nothing of particular interest.
Ronan will take this opportunity of momentary quiet to light one of the improvised torches. I still have 3 left. If you remember, I tore off my pant sleeves and pant leg, or my shirt sleeves and pant legs the other day to make yeah. So I'll light one of those torches. I'll carry that in my left hand with my sword in the right.
Is there? Do we recognize anything out the windows? Like, is that the maze out front, or is that off to the side of the house?
Yeah, it would be facing the east side of the house. So you would just see like trees and things.
And I think I'd try the door that's there.
Awesome. And there is the door is locked. However, as you try it, go ahead and do a save versus poison.
Excellent. All right, I got 18. My save is 10 now, so yeah, I aced it, I think.
Okay, excellent. So nothing happens, but the door is locked.
So I feel it's locked. I'll listen to it. Do I hear anything beyond?
No, it's completely silent. Now, if you would inspect the lock, perhaps you would see that it's looks like a special kind of keyhole, almost like a signet ring type mechanism. Like you would need like a certain kind of ring or something to open it.
I'll mention that to the group that, look here, it's sort of a funny lock. Seems we need some particular artifact to open it.
Dog Boy will approach. Can it be manipulated? He's got his tools.
Yeah, you can go ahead and you can try.
I will try. He kind of wipes his dirty, greasy hands on his sides and he'll pull out his tools. Not at this time.
Excellent. And make a save versus poison. Now, Sorrow, as you're standing there watching, roll a d10 for me.
10.
Excellent. So you're basically, for better or worse, affected by a powerful hallucinogen. And under these effects, you're going to see any living thing as a foe. And for 10 rounds, you're going to essentially try to kill them. As
Terribly
the
sorry about this,
hallucinogen
folks.
takes hold.
Are you?
Wow, it's good you're in that plate mail.
Yeah, while Dog Boy is inspecting the lock, I'll try to smash him as hard as I can with the lantern.
And as you do that, Clay, roll a d10 for me as well. Let's see.
Seven.
You said a 10?
7.
7, yeah. So that's how many rounds you're going to be under the influence of this hallucinogen. Same deal. Like you're seeing horrific things, and everything seems like an enemy to you, and you're going to try to attack everything.
Dog Boy will look back. He doesn't see the lantern come down on his head. He just starts to snarl and look back, and he sees the lantern when it's coming down on his head.
Excellent. So yeah, I guess go ahead and enter combat against each other.
But Justin, you are striking first.
So that'd be 18 to hit.
You got me.
But I think it'd be like an unarmed attack, like because it's just a lantern. I don't know. Or is there an improvised damage?
No, that'd be unarmed. That's fine.
I think it's just
If
1
you set him
point.
on fire, he takes a d6 fire damage.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Per round until the fire goes out.
So I guess if the lantern would break, how should I roll that? Like a breaking of the lantern.
Well, I just treat it like a punch, like because it's PvP. I don't know, but it's your call.
Yeah, do that. Just treat it like a punch, I guess, for the PvP. That'll work.
So great sword's coming out next round.
Excellent. Yeah, I guess we'll roll initiative because this is essentially going to be a shit show combat with these two hallucinating characters trying to kill each other and everything else, essentially. So
I'm on 2.
2.
Are we all rolling initiative?
Oh yeah, I want to be part of that.
Who do we hit?
I guess
All of them all must die.
I'll roll initiative just in case. Essentially, like we'll let's see. I guess Dog Boy and Sorrow kind of duke it out, unless they get like the thirst for blood for anyone else. In which case we'll go down the initiative.
All I plan to do on my initiative is to step out of the room, and I don't want
Yeah.
to fight.
Yeah.
Let's see where the cards land.
So yeah, I'll write down the initiative, but we'll let I guess Dog Boy and Sorrow duke it out until they decide, if they decide to turn, and then we'll go down the initiative.
Oh, Jacopo! If Jacopo sees them fight, he's gonna cast Fairy Fire on both of them.
Oh Jesus!
Because in Jacopo's mind, right, like let them do maximum damage to each other, and then if we have to take out the survivor, he'll be more badly wounded. Man, old men fight dirty.
Oh yeah.
So who's
Okay, cool. Yeah, so we'll start with Sorrow. So you're at the top.
why don't you go? Actually, I think we're both at 7, and I already got a surprise on you.
Okay, sweet. So yeah, Dog Boy, you can go ahead and attack back.
Dog Boy will look snarling. I never liked you anyway, brother. And swings. And he misses.
Even with
Yeah.
fairy fire.
I don't think we're lit up yet, but no, he didn't get you. He rolled too low.
All right.
Sweet.
And so we're both at 7. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna draw my blade and swing. So that'll be a -2 for drawing, but I still get a +1. So 5. As
Excellent.
the great blade comes crashing down.
Yeah, we'll say you're like one of your hallucinations, perhaps, is like Dog Boy's face on the ground or something.
Oh yeah, yeah, he looks like a giant screaming stone gargoyle to me.
Yeah, something really horrific, and you tear it up. But yeah, we'll go to, I guess, Princess next. See if you want to act, or what you want to do.
Yeah, she stares at them for a moment and then screams, "What are you guys doing? Stop it!" And she jumps over to Sorrow and tries to grapple him, effectively grabbing his legs, wrapping herself around his legs.
Yeah. See if you make it.
So that'll be opposed attack rolls.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so I got a 4.
16.
Cool. Yeah, so we'll say that you successfully do hold him.
Boom.
And he'll just go "Ah!" screaming at the terrors that he sees.
Excellent. And as Princess takes hold, we'll go to Wolf. What do you want to do?
So I want to grapple Dog Boy then, because obviously he's also a bit confused. Why on earth are these guys fighting? He's not going to draw his weapon. He's just going to grapple with them, or with Dog Boy. Separate them, basically. What do I roll for that again? Is it a D20?
Yeah, you want to attack, post attack rolls.
Got 11.
You win. I rolled a 1.
Very nice. So you can describe as you hold him.
Yeah, he'll also do the same thing. He'll just kind of grab him from behind, basically, get his arms sort of in a lock, and just completely not know why the hell are they fighting each other, not knowing that he's probably going to turn on him in a second.
Dog Boy will look at you, and he's got saliva. He looks like a Rottweiler with all the saliva down. I never like, what? Who the fuck are you? And he's spitting on you, and he's trying to growl at you.
Madness has become upon these people.
Excellent. And Jacopo, did you still want to cast Fairy Fire?
Oh yes, grapple doesn't last long. I'm fairy firing both of them.
Go for it. Yep. And then Ronan, what's Ronan doing?
Well, seeing, okay, Dog Boy has been grappled, but Princess has only wrapped herself around the legs of Sorrow, so his arms are still free and he still has a sword. So Ronan will try to disarm him.
Either way, I don't think I actually can. With it being grappled, I think I can only resist the grapple with my action. But still, definitely,
Oh,
I
really?
would disarm me as well.
Disarm him anyway. I don't know how you want me to roll that, and with him being grappled and all that, how that's going to affect. So you let me know, Marcus, what you want.
You're trying to disarm him?
I don't. Yeah, I'm going to try to get his sword away from him. I'm not intending to use my rapier to do so. I'm going to try to do so with my hand. You know.
Do a shit. Try like I guess do like a strength check or something.
Or not.
There he is.
Do a what? Strength check?
Yeah, try a strength check against him. Let's see.
Do you want opposed or just on his end?
Oh, just on his end. Yeah, sorry. Where did that
Cool.
Yeah. You failed it? Yeah, so we'll say that in his hallucinatory rage, that Sorrow manages to pull back and retain his weapon for now. And yeah, we'll go back up to the top with Sorrow. Who's being
Alright, so yeah, I'll try to break the grapple then.
Sweet.
So 16 is my roll with my bonus.
Nat 20.
Ooh.
So yeah, he's still just screaming in a fugue state about various pink elephants and stone gargoyles.
Yeah, and Princess is screaming too, so they both are screaming. Whoa!
Awesome. We'll let Dogboy go.
Dogboy turns. He's looking at Wolf. He starts screaming, "Sister Anna, my mother loves me!" And he's gonna try to break the grapple. Seven.
15.
Not this time.
Excellent. So it'll go to Princess. Who's still, yeah, you're still grappling, yeah.
Yeah, for now.
Maybe she could do the disarm action too, or whatever.
Oh yeah, right. That's a good idea. Yeah, I'll try that. Okay. Oh, 1. Yeah.
Clang, clang as the great sword hits the ground.
Yeah, she kicks it out of his hands in a kung fu move while grabbing his legs. Boom.
Very nice. And it'll go to Wolf's turn, but as it's going towards Wolf's turn, the hallucinatory effects do wear off on Dogboy. We'll say about, we'll say about less, enough time has passed. Because it was 7 times, yeah, it was 7 rounds. Yeah, does that sound right? Time-wise?
This is only, what, like 2 rounds in?
Oh, yeah,
I think we are at 2 rounds.
Okay, wait, shit. I got confused there. Forgive me.
Probably 3 with the surprise.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, still about halfway there. Okay, yeah. My mental math is terrible. Anywho, so yeah, we'll go to Wolf.
Okay, so he's still feral. I'm just going to basically try and, don't know how to do this, but he's going to try and just kick his feet out while he's still holding his arms, at least. Just sort of get him face down and restrain him with his backpack, effectively try and like sort of create some way to bind him with that. AKA police style.
Well, that sounds cool.
What would I do with that? Would I just roll a d20 for that, see if that works?
Yeah, well, trying to do it back next time. Yeah, do it.
That's obviously English police style. In America, we just shoot him. He's resisting. He's resisting.
Yeah, resisting arrest or something. Shit.
Well, I rolled a 18.
Yeah, that'd be good. We'll say that's good. Who's that against? Who are you, Dogboy?
Dogboy, yeah. So he just kicks his feet out and he just kind of binds him with like his backpack that Wolf was wearing.
Yeah, Dogboy, see if you can beat the 18. Otherwise, you're backpacked.
How about maybe if you get the grapple condition on each of us twice, then you can just speed up to the end of it. I'm just throwing it out there.
Yeah, something like that. Like if y'all are restrained, like pretty well, we'll let it like time pass kind of thing. Not a bad idea.
No, you beat me.
Sweet. Yeah. So you're going to be, I guess, down for the count, essentially struggling and hallucinating. So next we'll go to Jacopo.
Oh, Jacopo's going to help restrain. He's going to draw his sword and go for Saru and take a slash at him while he's held.
Now, is he a helpless target? Because if so, that's an auto crit.
If he's grappled, would he be helpless?
Well, actually, technically, no, sir. That's a D&D roll, not a Lamentations roll. I retract the statement.
No, helpless, though, I think it goes to base AC or whatever your surprised AC is.
Okay.
It might be less. I don't know. Do you know, Ian, offhand?
I thought it was max damage, something like auto hit max damage, but I don't know. I'm not sure if being grappled gives you that. It might.
No, isn't that like Andrew said, surprise state? I
It
think
might
that's
even
right.
be just. It might just even be base AC. I don't even know if you get any bonuses while you're grappled.
Yeah.
I'll
not
go with
sure.
surprise though. I've got fairy fire. Let's do this. It's 5. So it'd be 17.
All right. The plate is 18. Or is it like my unarmored?
Do you have negative dex?
No, I have a +1 dex.
I don't think it does. I rolled damage. Roll with it, and I'll tell you. I'll look it up real quick.
No, he just doesn't have a dex bonus then. He has armor, but no dex.
Yeah, the thing is though, is that if they're helpless, they might also get like a negative to their AC. I actually have to check the book.
Yeah, let's see. Wrestling, attacks or mating against all involved as they were surprised. You make your roll as normal, but only the best roll is used with a +1 bonus for each additional attacker. If multiple, that's if multiple opponents or something. What are you asking? Sorry, I'm kind of brain farting over here.
Attacking a helpless foe.
Gotcha.
And if grappled, does that make it helpless?
I don't think so. I think you're just attacks are made against all involved if they were surprised. I think that's what. Yeah.
Huh.
You're the GM.
Yeah, I mean, I would strike. Yeah, I'd
Yeah,
strike
I'm
your
gonna
armor.
call that. Yeah. So, from Jacopo striking the armor there, it'll go to Ronan.
Oh, right. Yeah. So Ronan's looking at the situation. He's like, "Holy shit, these guys are really trying to kill each other." And now Jacopo's gone for Sorrow to try to stab him with the sword. Yeah, Ronan's going to just kind of back up to the doorway and look on and wait and see. I mean, if they all kill each other, then he'll loot the bodies and leave.
Excellent. And let's see. So back to the top. I think would be Sorrow.
He'd try to break the grapple.
Sweet.
10, so 11.
12.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, he's snarling like a wild beast.
Yeah, the pink elf.
You know, you're never going to live this down. You're getting grappled by a young girl named Princess.
Oh yeah.
And then Dog Boy is oh, go ahead.
Well, that's something many pilgrims had to pay a hard-earned wage for.
And yeah, so Princess, what do you want to do? Dog Boy's down.
Someone bind him for fuck's sake. And yeah, she holds on.
Yeah, cool. Easily done. And Wolf, your turn.
Wolf just turns to Princess and Sorrow. I ain't binding shit. He just tries to headbutt Sorrow. Let's see. What do we got? I don't roll the d10. For 15 to hit. The damage is at a d4, by the way.
Yeah, I think so. Unarmed.
Yeah, it's just a 4. Just a 4, I mean.
So is it 15 to hit? No, that I believe that does miss, right? With the.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, he's got the plate. In fact, I probably hit my own head.
Damage on an unarmed attack, I think, is 1 anyway.
Ah, okay, cool. Ah, right. So like an improvised weapon would be a d4.
Yeah, an improvised weapon. I don't know if your head counts as an improvised weapon.
Right. Yeah, I was just getting confused.
Maybe if he was wearing a fucking full helmet or something. But
yeah, something weird. But okay,
just
cool.
tried to headbutt a dude in metal armor. That was clever.
Nice. And then we'll go to Jacopo.
I'll attack again.
Sweet.
Nope, that one misses too.
Awesome. And then Ronan at the bottom.
Yeah, he's still just observing. He does not want to get involved in this fracas.
Yeah, definitely.
Chicken.
Oh, well, no, you know what I
Chicken!
will do? I'm sorry. What I will do is I'll go pick up his greatsword and then return back to the doorway, holding the greatsword.
Probably a wise idea. And yeah, I'll go back up to Sorrow.
And yeah, snarling like a beast, he'll try to break his restraint again. 8, oh geez, 9.
19, my friend. I'm sorry.
I think Wolf and Princess have also inhaled some of this hallucinogen because they're way too strong.
Shut up, ma'am.
I just tried to headbutt a dude in armor. That's not smart.
I guess there are worse things you could try to do. So, and it'll go to yeah, Princess. Let's see.
You chickens, you should bind him. It's easy. Man, I'm doing the
There are
fight
much
here.
work to do.
And she holds on.
Yeah, it would go to Wolf after, as Princess calls out for help.
So we're still trying to. Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything to bind him with at this point. What can I do? I don't want to kill him. I don't want to attack, really. Yeah, he's just gonna have to swing for him.
Sit on his head.
Yeah, that's what I really want to do, is just try and like sort of grapple him as well. But I suppose if one person's kind of grappling him, yeah. What then?
Maybe you should grapple the elf. He's trying to kill him.
Well, I didn't grapple anything. I just got a knight.
Maybe yourself.
He just swung high.
Yeah, we'll say you swung high there, and from you it'll go to Jacopo, as Wolf misses.
Have you been pinned for 3 consecutive turns, Sarah?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, I think definitely.
Mhm.
So Jacopo will raise it above his head and let out this loud, like, chaotic yell, "Ah!" and bring it down and smack you with it. So it does 8 damage.
Oh shit. And how are you faring after that, Sorrow? What's your?
Oh yeah, he wails in pain as some of his lifeblood is loosed. He's more than bloodied.
Yeah, Jacopo will shout, "Take him down, you fools! You can't subdue these beasts!"
Ronan says, Jacopo, what are you doing? He's our healer.
Jacopo's like wheezing and slowly starting to raise the sword. It takes him that long to get it back above his head.
Yeah, and Ronan, it does go to your turn. You want to do something towards Jacopo, perhaps?
Yeah, I will run forward and try to grapple the elf. God damn it. This is not going to be good. I am not a fighter.
You treacherous whippersnapper!
You were my friend, Jacopo. My only friend.
I'm trying to save you!
I got a 14.
Let me see. How strong is Jacopo? I forget. He has a 16 strength.
Oh, shit.
He's white. He's pretty buff for an elf, I guess. He has a poor constitution, though.
You got a +3 to your attack roll, right?
Yeah. No, you got me. I rolled a 2 on the dice.
All right. So I've just got my arms wrapped around your arms. You still have the sword in your hand, so I haven't disarmed you yet. But I'm just like, come on, Jacopo, what are you doing?
Let me go! You don't understand!
I don't want to hurt you.
He'll kill us all! Kill us all! As I spin the blade.
Excellent, and it'll go back up to the top with Sorrow.
Yeah, I'll fight my restraints another time. 20.
18, shit.
Yeah, so you do break free from that, it seems.
This is not good.
Oh yeah, his greatsword would be lying on the ground in the doorway since I had to drop it to grapple the elf as well.
Right. So it's like,
Probably right beside my torch,
yeah.
which I had to drop to pick up the greatsword in the first place.
Oh yeah. And it'll go to Princess.
I'll get you again. I'll try to grapple again. 13?
You got me. I got 11.
Oh, thank God.
Oh,
Don't try that again. Just keep calm. What's the matter here? And someone the fuck bind him.
And Wolf, how do you want to react as Princess lets out these explicative demands?
this is looking a bit comedic, and he's probably still a bit dazed from the failed headbutt and the high swing. He's just going to try and kick him in the nuts now. 18. He's still wearing armor, though.
And does that hit Justin?
No. It's 18 for just the heavy.
Okay, sweet. Awesome. Yeah, so yeah, you just kind of fuck up, maybe hurt your foot there, Wolf, as you try to kick the nuts.
Oh, you're
I've done a
hurting.
box with this dude in metal armor.
And yeah, to go to Jacopo.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to toss this man on my back.
Yeah.
Come
should
on,
be-
big money.
oh, shit.
17.
Grappling?
Yeah.
19 on the dice, and I got a plus. Oh, or, sorry, you
No,
weren't
it's
doing
me.
me. Oh,
I rolled
my
a
bad.
7, so he fucking tosses me like a ragdoll.
I'll just check you right off and say, "Get your hands off me! Danger! Danger!" And raise the blade above my head to try to strike him again next turn.
Oh yeah, and Mackenzie, what do you do as you I guess maybe slam against the wall there?
Oh, me. Jesus. Okay, he's thrown me off him. He's got his sword up in the air. God damn it. I will grab the greatsword off the ground and swing it in a mighty swing at Jacopo.
Go for it.
That's 15. Oh, sorry. No, it's a 13 because I just picked it up. So we got my -2.
13 misses, and Jacopo yell, "Treachery! You attack a man for defending himself! You'll die! Die!"
I probably will.
And from Ronan Mackenzie, it'll go up to Sorrow again at the top. Now, I think this is the 7th round, or that was 7 rounds, I believe. Was
Correct.
that correct? Yeah. So Dog Boy, you're not hallucinating at this point, just for your reference.
I'm just in a bag, aren't I? They just bagged me up.
Yeah, you're pretty restrained.
I will. I'll go to my greatsword, pick it up from the ground, and
Oh, you
again.
go nowhere.
Oh, you're right.
You're grappled.
They break free.
I got a 20.
Oh, fuck. I've got a 22. What's your mod?
plus 1 for is my
I've got a
my
plus 1
melee
too.
bonus, but I don't have a plus 1 for strength, so I think you won.
Oh no.
Yeah, we'll say
I don't know how you
Princess.
adjudicate a tie in Lamentations.
Yeah, I don't
In
know.
D&D, a tie, the defender wins.
The defender wins.
But he doesn't have his mod. It's
Yeah,
not a
that is true.
tie.
Yeah, we'll say Princess wins that one.
How
Fine.
long does that fairy fire last? Is it still going?
That's a good
It
question.
lasts
No,
turns instead of.
I think it's. Actually, let me check.
And while he's checking, I'll let Dog Boy. You can talk if you want. You know, you can like let them know if you're how you're feeling because you're not hallucinating at this point.
Dogboy will call out in the sweetest voice that he can. Boys and girls, I'm okay now. Please let me out of this bag. I'll help you with the armored one. And he'll call you by name instead of like Sister Anna and his mom. Little princess, come and open here. Wolfman, I'm free now.
It's a trick. Get an axe.
Yeah, and it'll go to Princess as Dogboy cries for help.
I'm busy here. What the hell happened to you? And why is he still crazy in his head? And she holds on. And bind him.
Yeah, and from there it'll go to Wolf.
So Wolf is now, he's just huffing and puffing. He's just looking at Sarah in the eyes, just like puts his arm out on his shoulder. He's like, you just wait right there. And he looks back to Dogboy. He's, are you with us now?
Dogboy will give you a big grin. He's missing some teeth. So just a big open smile. I'm always with you there, brother. Yeah, I'm always with you.
So Wolf looks back at Sarah. He's like, give me 1 minute. And he goes back. He goes to Dogboy and he tries to unbind him now.
Yeah, and I'll say that, yeah, you can successfully do that this turn for sure.
At least I want to retrieve the like sort of the backpack kind of, you know, it's the arm parts. Yeah, so hopefully I can try and bind Sarah now.
Right. Yeah, so you'll be able to do that next turn for sure if you wish. And yeah, we'll go to Jacopo.
Jacopo will turn at his attacker and brandish the elven blade now and say, "You backbiting brat!" And I'll take a swing at him.
Armor class
Damn too.
Ooh, that's pretty good. 19.
Oh, that'll hit me.
Excellent. 7 points of damage.
Oh, that takes me to half.
So I get you really solidly in the shoulder and the arm and just slice it down. Yeah, see the treachery that you have wrought.
And my grip on the two-handed sword kind of buckles a bit, and I just barely manage to hang on to it.
Awesome. And yeah, it'll go to you, Ronan. How do you want to react to that?
I will swing it at him. I got to now. It's now a fight to the death. Oh, +1. Yeah, don't get the minus 2. That's a 17.
Oh yeah, that hits.
That does D10 damage, right, Justin?
The greatsword does, yes.
10.
Yep, that destroys me.
Destroys you?
I'm pretty sure. Like, how much health did we regain over the night?
Just like whatever a full rest would be.
If you're over half your hit points, you'd get 1 hit point back. If you're under half hit points, you wouldn't get anything back.
Right.
I thought it was a D3 recovery if you're over half.
I thought it was 1. Well, I can check, but let me see.
Maybe I'm going off the playtest rules.
It makes a difference because if it's a D3, I don't die.
Okay, yeah, let me check.
For Hell's Heart, I know you only get 1 hit point back off of a night's rest if you have half or more hit points. If you're under half, you need a full day's bed rest to get back 1 hit point, day and night. And if you get medical attention, proper medical attention, then you get to double your healing rate. But
And -4 is death, I think, right?
Yeah,
True.
I think so.
-3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Andrew. Yeah, 1d3. If you have it, okay, yeah. So damage characters who have at least half of their HP remaining can also recover an additional 1d3 by resting.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so potentially I could regain 4 altogether from that night.
Right.
Oh, so would it be 2, 3? So you take me down to 0 on the dot.
Excellent. So you're just fucked up there.
Yeah, and as you bring your blade down, I'll let you describe what it looks like, but Jacopo says, "You started this!"
So Ronan swings it like kind of sideways, like like the old,
Think you might have dropped. Yep.
oh, that's
Jacopo
really
sees his
annoying.
life before his eyes. All those times he fed the birds with bread in the park.
Yeah. So he swings it anyway, and like a baseball bat style swing, and hits Jacopo like right in the ribs as he's raising his sword, and drops him to the ground. And he spits his words at me, and I drop the two-handed sword instantly, and I bend down over Jacopo, assuming that I've killed him, and start crying. Jacopo, I didn't. Why did it have to be you?
Awesome, and it'll go back up to Sorrow as Jacopo's dropped.
Might
Like
this
a sack of
possibly be
potatoes.
the 10th round, or is it the 9th?
I have it as the 9th.
I think
Okay.
it's the 9th.
Yes.
So I'll still be mad the next round too, I guess. But I'll try and break free again. So I got a 5, and I think this is the 3rd round, so I'll be helpless again too.
1.
Ooh, I got free. So I'm loose. I'm like a rover. I'm just darting all around in this corridor, but no other action this turn.
Awesome, and we'll say like the walls of the corridor are kind of like bending, like concave and convex, and everything's breathing.
Oh, I draw from amidst the finger bones in my armored sleeves. I draw my dart.
Oh, nice. And Dog Boy, what do you want to do? I think you're up now.
Dog Boy he stood up when he was freed, and he'll look at what's going on. He looks at the dead geriatrics on the ground, the crying man over him. He'll look at Wolf that freed him, and it looks like we're all going after Soren. So he'll charge and try to grapple the big priest.
I got
12.
15.
He just kind of rubs your back. Oh, let me massage your shoulders.
And Princess, how do you want to react to this sensual moment that Dog Boy and Sorrow are having?
And she runs after Sorrow like chasing a chicken and tries to jump on him again. 8.
20 with
Shit.
mods, but who's counting?
Yeah, so you do fail there, Princess. Maybe stopping the massage, if anything. And from Princess we'll go to Wolf.
Right, now he's out. And I'm holding my backpack now that I've just taken off of Dog Boy as his restraints, just sort of like stretch it out. Here we go! And he tries to like sort of do some fancy moves to sort of wrap it around Sorrow. Let's see. I got a 6, so no.
Well,
Just
I could
falls
fail
around
if
in the
you're
backpack
grappling.
and throws it at him.
Excellent. And from that it would have gone to Jacopo, but you're fucked up right now. So to go down to Ronan.
Ronan's oblivious to what's going on. He's just sobbing and leaning over the elf that he thinks he's killed. Actually, he's never killed a man before, only undead creatures. So.
Okay, sweet. So we'll let you lament for this round, and we'll go back up to Sorrow.
And I think Sora's going to have to try and make a melee attack with his dart on the guy who's just been trying to... I think he's unbound, so he'll go for Wolf, I suppose, right in front of him. And only a 6 to hit, as he's just jabbing out with this would-be weapon. Snarling
Awesome.
and yipping like a dog.
And Dog Boy, your turn.
Dog Boy, noticing how he's just massaging his back. This last one, he'll try one last time. If he doesn't do it, he's going to walk away. I think I need to polish this up right here, and he's kind of polishing up your collar, and slowly backs away. I rolled a 2.
I rolled a... Oh, yeah, I rolled a 2, but I got a +1.
Excellent. So, let's see, Dog Boy, Princess.
Yeah, as she sees one dead man, one crying, one backing up, one throwing his backpack into the corridor, she just shouts, "You're all chickens! You're all chickens, like I said when I met you!" And she tries to grapple him again. 12.
Ah, he goes down again.
Oh, fantastic. Gotcha. So after this round, it's done, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Good.
This is the 10th, yeah. So, Wolf, you're turning in.
You know. Yeah, he's just gonna try and slap him, like run up and like punch him in the face to see if he can smack for the last time. See if he gets some sense into him. No, just a 10. He's completely like goes over his head.
Maybe, as you swing, I'm like, hey, I don't think I want to attack you anymore. And I drop the dart.
Excellent, and yeah, down to Jacopo, who's out, and Ronan, final turn.
Oh no, Ronan's useless.
Yeah, you'll be done hallucinating Sorrow as your senses come back together and reality kind of shifts back into focus.
Sorrow would look at his hands and look around. He'd say, my sword. What happened? Did I hurt anyone? And then he'd also notice he's got like a big slash on his belly, maybe.
Ronan will look up in his teary eyes and look at the sword and look at Jacopo and say, well, sort of.
Are you back with us? And she keeps holding him.
I think so. I wouldn't go near that door again, though. Unless you were alone. And maybe had a lute or a harp.
Holy
Can you do
shit.
anything for this poor man?
And I would, I'd go to approach, but I'm still bound by the legs.
Yeah, she keeps holding onto his legs while he's walking forward. Are you sure?
Wolf
yes.
is just like fisticuffs, like waiting.
Yes, let me see if I can help this man. This elf.
Okay, she lets him go.
Ronan starts to back away to get as many party members between him and Jacopo as possible.
I'll put my hands on Jacopo's temples from standing like over his head, and I'll look back, and I don't think he has the will to live.
Let me check, and you notice that Dog Boy goes over there and kind of smacks him in the face. My mother said this works, and she smacked, "Get up!"
And as you smack, 1 point of damage is deducted.
You see like a gold tooth go flying out of his mouth.
So you're at -1, Jacopo.
You're right,
Yeah.
my friend. He's dead.
He starts like gumming his front lip, and his hands start to tremble while he's unconscious, just from pure motor action, the repetitiveness of it, like a samurai that cuts the head off of his foe after he's vanquished. His hands just rise like he wants to choke somebody and then fall.
He's possessed. And Dog Boy will back away.
Still embracing his head, I'd say, see, it's as I said, no will to live.
Well, yes, he's old. Or he was old. Whatever. No loss, if you ask me.
Sorrow's hands will raise from the elf's unconscious head, and he'll cast Cure Wounds on himself.
Nice.
And so that's D6 plus 3. So, yeah, and I had 8 damage done to me, so I'm back at full.
Very nice.
And I'll look to Ronan. Should I try to knit this elf's wounds?
If you can help him, yes.
And yeah, I'll grab the open wounds just by my fists and squeeze them together and cast Cure Wounds. Twice. So that'll be 5, 6, 7, 13 points of healing.
Whoa.
And I'll grasp up his longsword.
Jacopo will like cough and his body will start trembling and he'll get up. You hear like death rattle and his eyes like look around like just like piercing little black dots searching the room.
Everybody back away now. He's going to be pissed.
You'll see Ronan, like Ronan is behind the other party members, but he's still peeking over shoulders to try and see if Jacopo is alive or not.
When I finally find him, I'll just hold my hands out like I'm Emperor Palpatine trying to cast Force Lightning and just try to shove through everybody and go for his neck. Just try to like pop that head right off of the shoulders. Traitor!
Yeah, I wouldn't even resist. I'd let him fucking grab me if he tries.
Yeah, he'll grab you and he'll start shaking the shit out of you and you'll feel like his hands just trying to like choke you out, but they'll start to get weak because he doesn't have the constitution for it. And after a while,
I'll take damage for one successful unarmed attack, I think.
He'll put his left hand on your shoulder and like use you as a crutch as he leans over, hacking.
I'll try to help him. I'll kind of support him, hold him by the arm so he doesn't fall over while he's getting sick or whatever.
And Dog Boy will pocket the tooth.
Son of a bitch.
Are your other teeth golden as well?
We'll have to find out.
And yeah, I mean, I guess if y'all look around the room after this this moment you're all having, you're facing like this door is on the east side, like essentially the right side of the hallway when you walked in. To your left is a stairwell. In front of you, about 15 feet against the north wall, is one door. A hallway going to the right, continuing to the left, with a door at the end on the left side, and another door at the right.
I woke up to the next door, and being warned now that there's something amiss here, she's searching for traps.
And you would not find a trap.
Well, I think everything is fine here, and she looks at the door and uses 2 fingers to open it, if possible.
Yeah, it would click right open. Turn the doorknob. It's not locked or anything. And yeah, it opens up into a big red bedroom. Or what once was a bedroom. It's quite dirty. There's a bare bed against the west wall. At the north wall, the far end facing, like where you're facing, there's just a large window overlooking the chateau grounds. And as well on the left wall, there's a door in the like northwest corner, essentially like right past the bed, as well as a door on the east wall.
Looks safe in here. Come on.
Ronan's holding his wounded shoulder and the improvised torch in his other hand will work his way up. I'm down to 6 hit points. It's just so you know, Marcus, for your record.
And would the rest of you enter the room at all, or?
Yeah, I'd shaking off the last of the hallucinatory effects. Yeah, I'd be rubbing my eyes and holding the lantern up high as I traveled with them.
Cool.
Wolf will be just sort of hanging around in the background, still with his, like, he's drawn his knife, he's ready, and he just sees everybody get up and go into the other room. He's like, oh, that's it? We're square now? Is that it? We're just carrying on searching again?
And as Wolf talks and says that, you just hear shh, 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 shh. All of you hear it.
Oh,
Where'd that
who
come
said that?
Was not me, but I heard it nonetheless. There's something shushing us from beyond.
Which direction it came from?
All around.
Is there bedding on the bed?
No, it's bare.
Bare. What's the mattress made out of?
Feathers.
I'll set them alight with my torch.
Yeah, they'll go right up into flame, definitely. And so now you have a huge burning feather bed against the west wall.
What the hell are you doing? Backing up.
Oh, apparently I've just set a bed on fire.
Should we?
It's been a long day.
Does it look like it might catch to the the house? Should we be thinking about an exit?
Yeah, I would probably get out the room. I mean, it's wood walls and stuff. Probably got some time though. But there are two doors. So.
God damn it! Is there something, I don't know, a blanket or nothing?
If you look around the room, you might find like some pillows scattered about or something. Maybe
Curtains?
some.
I think that's called Tinder.
There would be curtains against the north window.
Yeah, I jump
Is
over
there-
to the curtains and pull them from the wall and try to throw them over that shit what Ronan did. God damn it.
Is there anything of any value? Does he have jewelry or anything in here? Anything?
No, nothing of value. And we'll say with enough thwacking in like fanning with the curtains, you will successfully put the fire out before it spreads too much, leaving like just scattered like blackened feathers all over the place and lots of like, thick smoke.
Am I the only normal person here? Damn
I think,
it, I'm the youngest.
Sorrow
Don't
probably
flatter
would have
yourself,
pulled the bed
sweetheart.
out from the wall, hoping it to keep it from spreading as well. The frame of it, anyway.
Yeah, easily done. Yeah, and just dust will probably kick up a bit as you do. And sunlight would shine through the north window there once the curtains are pulled off.
Definitely, like,
Revealing
search
the
toss the whole room, like, search it a little finer.
right, yeah, you wouldn't find anything interesting at all. There's just like broken shit all over the place. Small, dusty red room. But there are the doors on the right side and the left side. And the walls.
I go to the left one. And I open it.
Awesome, yeah, and it'll pull open towards you, no problem. And now you're in what looks like a blue bedroom. Like it's kind of similarly decorated like the one you're in, except it's like a very deep blue. The room is pretty well illuminated by the window against the north wall. There's a shattered bed against the floor right under it. And aside from that, there's like a door in the northwest corner, as well as a door to the south, like to your left as you come in. But you would assume would go back out towards the chamber y'all were in before you came in here.
Nothing in here again. And she walks over immediately to the other door. The one from the red bedroom.
You go back into the red bedroom?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
While they're like sort of everybody's busy with the fire and putting out the fire and searching in the further rooms over there, Wolf goes immediately back to the ring section, that like trap there, and he wants to try and tinker with it. I've got a pretty good tinkering skill, so I want to get in there.
You want to tinker with the okay, yeah, that locked yeah, go for it.
Yeah. It was like a box, right? Was it a door?
Yeah, it's like a special kind of keyhole.
Yeah. I'm going for that. While everybody's busy with that sort of stuff, I sort of slink backwards.
And yeah, roll the d6, I guess, to see And also roll a save versus poison as you tinker with it.
No, I didn't do the tinkering, but I passed the poison. I got 16 is my poison rating. I got a 17, so I got a 5 for the tinkering. So shit.
Excellent. So yeah, do roll a d10 for me.
Okay, D10.
Yeah, because even though you survived, survived the poison check, you're still going to be hallucinating, much like the others.
Oh crap!
So whatever you rolled in the d10, it's that many rounds that you'll be tripping out and wanting to kill everyone.
10.
Yeah, well done.
And
I could try and sneak some shit out.
But I think we would have gotten that door open though, as he was sneaking off, like counter timeline.
Which door?
But no one's in this. No one's around with me, right? They're in
Yeah.
like the next room.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah. So you'd be by yourself, like starting the trip out. The rest of you, I guess, would be in the red bedroom.
Yeah, and like Justin was just saying, we're gonna check the other door from the red bedroom. So
Okay, cool. Yeah, the one on the right side. And let's see. So that is. You can go ahead and open it up. Who's going to open it?
I do.
Okay,
not Ronan.
And as you open it, it does open forward, and it looks like it's another red room. Looks like it was a dressing room at some point. It's pretty empty. There's evidence that there was furnishings there. However, as you step in and open the door, the temperature of the air drops like really dramatically. It gets super cold, but only for like 5 seconds or so, and then it's back to normal. And only you, Princess, would notice that.
Yeah, she shivers and says, "Do you guys ever experience that touch of a ghost where you got that shiver? I just had that." But she walks in.
And as you walk into the room, a loud crack of like this thunderous boom echoes throughout the house, and you would notice that Jacopo has disappeared.
What? Wait a minute. Jacopo and Wolf are gone. Because I would have, once Jacopo disappeared, I looked around for everybody else and realized that Wolf is also missing. I assumed that they both went at the same time.
Yes, I think so. And so let's see. Wolf is still out by the other room. The rest of you are in the red bedroom, and Jacopo just disappeared.
Yeah, I don't know that Wolf is back in the other room though. So
Right.
Yeah. When you're ready, I'll explain what he does next.
Okay, sweet. So after that thundering boom, Jacopo's disappeared, and so in that red dressing room, basically, that you guys walked in, there's just another door that you would assume leads back out into the hallways where y'all came from.
since I'm still back in that red bedroom where I had lit the bed on fire earlier, and the window is now kind of, well, not open, but you know, I mean, the curtains are off the window. Is the window reinforced in any way? Is it big glass? What's it like?
It's a big glass window, quite large, and it kind of like, I guess, concaves, you know what I mean? It's kind of rounded, like a little thing.
And are there any kind of objects other than the bed in this room?
No, aside from like maybe some trash and dust, and now the scattered like blackened feathers.
Mm-hmm. I will take the butt of my rapier and try to break out the window to see what happens.
Yeah, do it.
Floor, right?
Yeah, you're on the ground floor.
I'll just try to smash out the window and see if it breaks.
Yeah, I'll say like it would crack, and if you hit it a few times, it would shatter, or at least part of it, for sure. One of the panes.
Okay. It seems that I found a manner of escape from this house if we should need one.
Like I said before, as she peeks out of the other room and looks what he's done now.
Yeah, and you would maybe feel like a warm breeze come through the now open window.
That's refreshing. And I'll look at Sorrow and what's it, Dog Boy and Princess, and say, well, what now? We've lost 2 of our people.
I don't really know, Bloke. What would you suggest? Aren't you our leader? Or is it the little girl? And he turns to the little girl. Hey, Princess?
What the hell are you talking about? We don't need a leader.
He'll hold up the tooth, put it next to his hat, put it right into one of the little ribbons, and says, I've got something of a memento here if you would like to continue on.
Well then, yeah, I walk out to the corridor and remind me, where haven't we checked
Right.
now?
So if you walk out of there was one door in that blue bedroom, kind of in the corner of the room. But if you walk back out into the corridor, you'd be facing south. For reference, you could go to your right, which you hadn't been. There's a door right there, and then left you would assume goes back towards the red dressing room. But there's also some stairs in front of you, as well as Wolf, who probably looks a bit off. You would notice he's standing back by that door where you all fought earlier. And,
Okay, yeah, that's not good. She stops right there when she sees Wolf and just says, uh-oh.
So what you would see of Wolf is like he'd be facing the trap that he's failed at, basically, and it would be like if you look and you just see his back, and as he hears you go, uh-oh, he just like snaps around like, and he's completely wild-eyed, and he's been carving himself in the meantime, basically hallucinating. So he's dripping with some blood on his chest now. He's got his dagger drawn, and he starts chasing after you, basically just galloping after you. Like if it was a horror movie, you'd hear 80s synth music.
I step back immediately when he starts charging and close the door.
Yeah, and you would hear him like thud against it and probably start banging, trying to fight to open it.
Help me hold that door shut.
Sorrow would fly to the door and try to brace it with his foot or hold it, pull it. If it's either way, try to brace it shut.
Awesome. Yeah, and I'll say that you guys can hold it shut, at least for the time being, just because it's 2 of you versus him.
Wolf wouldn't stick at the door for too long. He's crazy at the moment. He wants to kill anything, but he's also going to try and find a way in. So he'll bang at the door very like, and he'll start moving around the sides, trying to find another way in.
Yeah, but if he stops doing that, Princess says, he might try another entrance. Go check. I'll hold this door.
And checking around like the circumference of this room, would I garner? Yeah, the other door. Would I run to it?
Yeah, you would know that the door on the east side would be to that dressing room, and that there would be a way he can get in through there, probably.
And the blue bedroom also had a door that led to the corridor, we believe, anyway, yeah?
Right.
Yeah,
So
I'll start
like
going
2
to that
sides.
first one, but I'll be going slow though, because like I'm wearing plate armor and I got a great weapon. So yeah, I'll be. He might get there first if he's going to that one.
Yeah, he's berserk. He's running. He's just going at any sort of way.
Yeah, so we'll say that Wolf heads towards the red dressing room, which would be to your like right if you're facing the like if you had just walked into the bedroom. So on the east. Now, Wolf, you will have to go through one door to get into the dressing room, and then another would be the one that's separating you from the bedroom.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, he's relying on his hearing at the moment. He's completely feral, so he's just like running wherever he can hear a sound of somebody. So if there's doors that's like open that's in his way or something like that, like passageways, he'll just run right past, not stop to look around.
Nice. And yeah, we'll say you get to that second, the door that's separating you from the bedroom. Now, who was going to try to block it, I guess?
Dog Boy isn't going to block it. Dog Boy's going to grab, I guess we're in a bedroom, he'll grab a chair, and he'll whistle like he's calling a dog, And he'll just wait with that chair raised, and as soon as he comes to the door, he'll bash him on the head.
And Ronan will draw his rapier. Will have drawn his rapier, and sigh heavily, and say, "This house will be the death of us all." And when, just as Dogboy is about to smash him with the chair, I will also go at him with my rapier. Not Dogboy, but at Wolf. Sorry to be.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
Sorry.
No issue. And I guess Sorrow would be heading towards that doorway, kind of clunking over.
Whichever one the first one was you described, that's what he would have started going for. But yeah, he's probably trailing behind.
Okay, sweet. And all right, so we'll say Wolf gets through that door, and as he steps in, we'll let I guess the chair smash him, and then we'll roll initiative. So
16.
Nice. And that should be against, I guess, a surprise.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Does he hit?
Okay. Yeah, there's sneak attack in this game.
Yeah. Well, yeah, if you got pips in it as a specialist, for sure.
Right.
I do. What's that chair's 1 point improvised weapon?
1d4.
Yeah.
1d4.
So.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Improvised.
1d4, and you multiply it by how many pips you have in sneak attack +1, basically. If you have
Right.
2 pips, it's times 3. If you have 3 pips, it's times 4.
I have 2, so times 3, so 6 points.
Oh,
The chair comes down on your head.
Yeah, and the chair will, like, shatter and splinter over Wolf's hallucinating head. And, yeah.
he's not doing too well after that, but he doesn't care. He's completely nuts, and he just licks the dagger like, it's on.
I am on initiative 4.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I'm on 7.
Oh, damn. So we have Wolf,
Oh, shit.
Princess. What did you say you had?
I wouldn't be worried about me.
I'm on 4.
I don't think he's very good.
Wolf, Dogboy, Princess, and then Ronan and Sorrow. Okay, sweet. So yeah, Wolf, go ahead and as his chair smashes over you and breaks and splinters all over the place, what do you do?
He looks straight at Dogboy in the eyes, just like he jerks at him, and he just lunges at him with the silver blade this time, which I will roll a d10, which I did before. I just didn't announce it because it breaks on 1 in 10, I believe. Let's see. Oh, sorry. I just lost my die. Here we go. So, rolled 16 to hit.
Got me on the die.
Got 1 damage in, and it didn't break.
Boy.
Awesome. And yeah, Dogboy, I think you are next.
He will. Let's try to grapple him. 13.
I've got to roll. I got a 16. He's nuts.
You're free.
And as the grapple fails, it'll go to Princess.
As she hears the commotion, she leaves her door and runs over. Oh, get him, get him, get him! And she charges over and jumps on him, trying to grapple him. 18?
I got a 5.
Yeah, you're grappled.
That'll do it.
Boom! Someone bind him, and now someone has to do it. God damn it! Get my rope.
And Ronan, it goes to you.
I attack him with the rapier.
Awesome.
That's an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that totally does it. He's only wearing leather armor.
3 points of damage.
3.
That's not
Okay.
binding him.
You could probably see a bit of his intestines hanging out now, but he's still going.
Oh shit! And as this happens, yeah, it goes to Sorrow.
I can't let that man die with a weapon in his hands, so I will try to grapple him and disarm him. So it's instead of trying to immobilize him, it's just trying to go for the weapon. But it's an opposed attack. Oh, and I only got a 5 as I go for your dagger.
Is that an opposed roll? Yeah, I got
yeah.
11.
Okay, yeah.
11.
So you keep it then. And I would have dropped my longsword to try and do that grapple.
Okay, cool. And yeah, to go back to the top, to Wolf.
Wolf. So I've got to get out now. Yeah. So
I was just reading the rules. You can actually still attack, I think, and try to break the grapple.
Yeah.
So I should have been doing that when I was going mad last time.
I mean, Wolf will definitely still trying to attack. Who's grappling him again? Is it Dog Boy?
I just
No,
went for the
Princess.
knife, but I missed.
I mean, I would definitely still be then attacking the person who's grappling me. So Princess,
Yep.
a 17.
Nope.
No, doesn't do. Okay. Just wiping rapidly behind him, bloodied.
Oh yeah, and from yeah, Wolf, Dog Boy.
Dog Boy will, now that he sees that they're attacking and try to take it, he'll draw his short sword and he'll stick him. Actually, he's going to bash him on the head if he'll knock him out. 19?
Yep.
For 4 points.
You didn't just knock him out. You didn't just knock him out. I'm at -3. You came to the head.
As you fall dead, I go for you with my hands trying to cast Cure on you, but I'm out of charges and I curse the gods.
Yeah, so yeah, you're at -3. So the combat will end, I guess, with you kind of unconscious there and literally like a point from death.
What the hell? What the hell?
I'll just slump to the ground and gurgle.
Dog Boy will look down and says, and he'll kind of look in, reach in, and you see he's got like a sap, like a hard leather thing. It says, "Oh, wrong tool."
And Sorrow's hand will step on Wolf's wrist, and he'll pry the silver blade from his hands.
Easily done. Wolf's probably having like an outer body experience right now, which is definitely being aided by these hallucinogenics. And yeah, y'all are out of combat and free, so.
This is not good. This is not good.
Did you see the elf out there?
No.
Dog Boy will point at Wolf and says, he may have eaten him. If you look at his mouth, he's got blood in it.
There wasn't enough time for him to eat an entire man.
Possibly a finger or two.
I'll start I'll start searching his unconscious body to see if he has any valuables on him or anything.
At this point, I only had the dagger. I still had the pistols, which were just sheathed, but I have nothing, no ammo because I threw that away. And I have the tinkering tools, and I have a whistle.
Oh, I'll take the whistle, put it in my pocket.
And well, I don't carry him, but I drag him over to a bedpost or something and bind him for if he wakes up someday, he doesn't go crazy.
I think he's mortally wounded.
Oh, is he? Okay. Yeah,
Yes.
she doesn't bind him. I don't bind dead people.
In fact, you only have 3 minutes left until yeah, he just bleeds out essentially.
Then she closes his eyes. Sorry, friend.
Silence.
Sorrow's gonna have to take like I don't know, probably like 15 minutes to get the cod piece off this armor. He's going back into one of the bed chambers to use the chamber pot. Took a lot out of him.
Thanks for that information.
That's a good idea. I'll do the same.
Well, you won't find treasure there.
And after a few minutes pass, yeah, you if you would, check up on Wolf's body, you would notice that there was no pulse left, and he had bled out and succumbed to his wounds. And as that happens, you would all hear like this echoing, cackling, just really maniacal laugh, and it's as gone as basically as soon as you hear it.
Ronan will again look over, and his demeanor has changed completely. He's gotten really depressed and really kind of morose. And he just looks at the window again and he says, well, I suggest we exfenestrate ourselves and get the fuck out of here.
Are you crazy?
Crazy? What's crazy about it?
Well, I won't go in here, lose so many companions, and walk out with nothing. No way. I will go up there. I've seen stairs.
I'll reach into my pocket and I'll toss you the whistle. There you go. Now you're not walking out with nothing.
Oh, thanks. You can keep that. And she tosses it back over to.
And Sarah, what room did you run into? You'd go and leave yourself or something?
I guess the room, either one of them.
Okay, cool. Yeah, whenever you walk in, just for your own reference there, you notice like this ghostly apparition of a child, and he just points at you and starts laughing before he fades away.
It wouldn't be the first time, and he'd finish his business in there.
Awesome. Easily done. No more interruptions.
And yeah, he'd of course go back and stoke his lantern and be ready. Yeah, he'd like to go up to the upper confines now.
At least one who's with me. Anyone else?
I'll draw my rapier and pick up my... It's not been an hour since I lit this torch, has it?
No, it's still early afternoon.
Yeah, I'll pick up my torch and say, well, lead the way.
So you wanted to go up the stairs there, Sarah?
Yeah, I'll also pick up the sword I was using again. I was still holding on to Jacopo's sword, so the long sword. So I'll have that in my offhand as I'm going up the stairs.
Okay, sweet.
And the lantern in the other one.
No problem. And yeah, so you get up to the top of the stairs, and it's almost an identical layout for the most part. You would think, as what was just below you. As you walk up, directly in front of you is a door. To your left, about 10 feet away, you get to a wall, and to the right of that, down like a small corridor, which you could see from the stairwell, would be another door. Immediately to your right, looks like what would probably be like a gallery above the chapel from earlier, and then a corridor past it. Yeah.
I'll try the door on the left.
Yeah, sweet. So yeah, you'd go down a small little hallway there and get to a door, and yeah, it's not locked or anything, and it would swing right open. And as you walk in, you would see a half-dozen chairs found in this wood-paneled room, and there's also 2 small tables, and the chairs kind of surrounding it. Aside from that, it's pretty unremarkable. more or less.
I'd walk in, see what's at the far end of the room. Are the two tables at the far end?
They're kind of in the center of the room, and the room's about 20 feet by 15 or so. So windows to your right.
Tables.
Yeah, just some like wood tables. Nothing too interesting. No carvings or nothing.
No doors on the perimeter of this room, other than the one we came in?
Correct. Just the windows to your right, and yeah, nothing else. However, you do notice like a tapestry against like let's say the north wall, like the far wall from when you walked in. And as you walk in, you swear that you see the figure inside of it move.
What's this? That tapestry appears to have moved. The figure, and I'll approach it and hold the lantern up to inspect it further.
Yeah, and it's just a kind of this tapestry of like an outdoor setting, and there's just like a guy standing there with his hand resting on like a podium sort of deal.
I'll touch the figure with my finger. Feel the pigment of the paint.
Yeah, it just feels like gold, kind of cracking paint. Nothing magical or remarkable to your touch.
I'll also touch the figure with my torch.
Yep, and it would burn right up, and within a few minutes would be a black crisp what once was a decent tapestry.
Uh-oh.
Does the
Hold on.
chateau burn?
Is there anything behind it? Has it
There
burned away?
is nothing behind it. It'll just fall to the ground and kind of burn up, more or less.
Good.
Yeah.
Is it alright if we just take a quick break?
Yeah, definitely. We can do a little 5-minute fire break.
Cool. I'll be right back.
Sweet. So yeah, no rush.
Hello? Anybody there?
Yo.
Wow. My internet's really fucked up. Is everybody muted?
I'm here. Looks like everybody else is muted though.
Did they take a break or something?
They may have. I don't know. And I had to step away for a few minutes, and I came back, and their body's off, or at least muted. They may have taken a break.
Wow. My connection. I don't know what the fuck's going on, man. Everything's breaking up real bad.
That sucks. And I thought Hawaii had bad internet.
What happened when I touched it? You don't know. You didn't see what happened, no?
No, I left when you guys were still exploring and doing stuff. I might have left it on a cliffhanger while they're filling their drinks, what they were doing.
Right. Okay. I'm going to disconnect and go try and I can use the computer now. I'm going to go set up on the computer and see if I can get a better signal.
Sounds good, sir. I'll let him know.
Yeah, I just got back. I think I caught that.
I hope it works.
I wonder what happens when you fail that poison save.
Probably insta-death.
I could tell you all, but I guess I'll wait.
Cool,
Yeah,
cool.
Ian's gonna reload. He's got his computer back, so he's gonna reload.
Sweet. Yeah, we'll give it just a minute.
That adventure is really cool. I like the theme anyway. Chateau, and it's cursed. Ooh.
Yeah, it's spooky. It's a good one. So many little things as well, like tons of events. There's like a huge, so many huge tables and charts and stuff to roll on. Oh my gosh.
Can anyone hear me?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I hope this sorts out my issues. I'm having problems trying to use that iPad.
Hmm.
So what happened when I touched the torch to the tapestry figure?
It just burnt. The tapestry basically just like crumpled and burnt.
Oh.
There's no safe behind it.
It didn't
No.
scream in pain or anything?
Nope.
Okay. And what did you guys take a break then afterwards, or?
Yes.
Yeah.
I came back and like nobody was there. I thought, fuck. Well, Clay was there, but I couldn't hear it.
Yeah. So, are y'all
Yeah.
ready to go, or?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, not having anything left appearing of value in this room, I think Sorrow would lead on back to the corridor. Maybe in the next door on the left.
Sweet. Yeah. So this room, you want to go ahead and open it, I guess. Try to open it.
Oh yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, and it would open inwards, and no issue. And this looks like it was more or less like a small guest room. There's windows on the far side, that you're facing. Now there is a bed, however, and on the bed you see like what looks like a sleeping man with like a black goatee and like a very pointed mustache. And just above him, kind of hovering, is this like white kind of aerial entity sort of being. And I'll let you do what you do.
Dog will, he's gonna try to sneak over and stab the man in the bed.
Oh yeah, you can stab it. You would see that it is just like a really well preserved dead body, but as you stab it, the entity is going to try to attack you. That's floating above it. He rolled a 5.
Nope.
Yeah. So his like immaterial tentacles come down and just kind of graze you, if anything. But yeah, so everyone go ahead and roll initiative as this tentacled being is quite peeved at the disturbance. So, Princess is 5.
I was mistaken earlier, by the way, about my hit points. I was giving myself 3 more than I actually have. I have 3 hit points currently.
Oh, damn. Good to know. All right, cool. So let's see. Sorrow, go ahead and start it off as this entity's tentacles miss your companion.
I'll run up and yeah, he's considering. He really wants to chop the head off of that dead man, but he's going to swing with the long blade at this ghostly tentacled form. So here it comes. 8, 9. I got a 9 to hit.
Okay, sweet. And it will miss. And what kind of material is the sword?
That's mundane, but
Sweet.
yeah. I guess does it look. No, I'll wait till he hits and I'll ask or whatever.
Okay, cool. And yeah, so the 9 will miss. You guys do need a 14 to hit.
And a silver weapon, right?
Probably.
Yeah, we learned that, I think, in the maze, because we had to attack a similar
Oh,
being.
Yeah, that is true. So yeah, you would recognize that you would need like
Yeah.
silver or magical weapon.
So I'll mention there's a silver dagger on my belt, but I have a silver blade, but I'm there with my lantern and my sword.
Awesome.
I'll
And,
attack it with the torch. Oh wait, it's not my turn though, is it? Sorry.
Right, now to go to Princess.
As she hears Sorrow saying that, can I actually take the dagger in one round and attack still?
I think it'd just be -2 unless I resisted.
Yeah.
Yeah, just -2.
Okay, cool. I'll do that. 15, 13? What did you say?
Oh, yeah, 14.
Ah, damn it. Okay. Yeah, I stabbed the air.
Excellent. And from Princess Ronan.
Now I'll attack it with the torch. So what would you say for the torch? Improvised weapon, and then if it sets something on fire, it does fire damage, or what?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. I got a 16 to hit. If it does any damage, it did 2 points, but who knows?
Excellent. You said 2 points?
Yeah, 2 points.
Okay. And Dog Boy.
We'll play cheerleader to Princess, and he'll step off.
Excellent. And now it'll go to its turn, and it's going to try to attack Dog Boy again. Ooh, this time rolling a 20. And it's going to do 2 tentacle attacks for 12 damage. Yeah, 12 damage from Dog Boy.
With the damage that I received earlier from our clerical friend, I think I'm down at -1. -2.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, 10 minus 12. Yeah, -2. Dog Boy goes, don't touch me. And he falls.
Excellent. Is my mic working now? Or it's still
Yeah, I
crackling?
hear you. It's crackling a little bit, but I can still hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's going to go to back to the top of Sorrow, as I'm going to try to
Okay.
fuck with this.
Yep, Sora will he'll sort of almost pirouette, moving from heel to heel to heel as he wraps around his allies, and he is going to attack the sleeping dead body. Would he be like sleeping or dead? Like would that just be helpless? Do I just do max damage?
Oh yeah, you can do max. I mean, you would recognize that this body's definitely dead. It looks like from a different generation. Like it's been preserved for a very long time.
His head's got to come off, so that's what I do.
Oh, clean off. Yeah, you don't even need to.
And then I'll wheel back around to face the apparition.
Oh yeah, and the apparition would let out like a crazy kind of otherworldly like yell, and yeah, it would face you like it's gonna try to fuck you up. Yeah, from Sorrow goes to Princess.
Yeah, I tried the dagger thing again. Oh yeah, 17, 18, and 4 damage. Am I still there?
Yeah, you're still here.
Okay.
I think Marcus is maybe trying to
Oh
sort
yeah.
out. his sound.
Play by
So-
text live.
For anybody watching, Marcus said, "Yeah, it hits nice." Ronan, your turn. Oh, that's me. Yeah, still going at it with this improvised weapon, this torch. No, I got an 11 to hit. So,
Test.
yep, sounds good.
Okay, sweet. Yes, you do miss, and we go to Dog Boy.
Dog Boy is
Dogboy's dying.
dead or dying. Yeah, was
Oh,
at negative
Sorry,
2. He's not -3.
got confused. I was trying to mess with the stupid mic. Yeah, so Dog Boy's at -2 there. So,
Just harassing me, Marcus. You're just teasing me.
yeah, man. Just trying to get you excited.
You and Ian.
So to go to its turn, and he's absolutely going to go for Sorrow. 17. I think that's just below Sorrow's.
Yeah, I think with my Dex mod, technically I'm 19.
Awesome. Yeah, so his tentacles will go and probably just like peck your plate mail. Not do much. And Princess, or no, back to Sorrow at the top.
Sorrow will he'll like put all his weight behind the blade and try and drive it through this ghostly apparition, even though it's a mundane weapon. And his clericking thoughts are letting him know it might not be the best action, but he gets 12 to hit.
Right, and that will miss just barely under the 14, and it'll go to Princess.
Okay, dagger again. 16 and 2.
Yep, that'll hit, and again, he looks kind of unaffected, but it's definitely doing some damage. And yeah, it'll go to Ronan.
Okay, yeah, try again with the torch. 18 to hit for 2 damage.
Nice, and sweet. So it'll go to its turn, but it's still going to attack Sorrow. Roll a 5, so it does nothing. And yeah, back at the top of Sorrow.
All right, Sorrow will try to get the blade moving. He put a bunch of weight behind it last time. Now he's going to try and flick the weapon out agilely and just see if he can slice up this ghostly being. So he gets a 16 to hit that time.
Very nice. And how much damage?
A 2.
Awesome. Whittling away, I guess.
And he'll say, "Get thee behind me, and I'll protect you."
And yeah, that Princess, your turn.
So I've seen that he actually hits with his normal weapon, right?
Was that normal?
Oh yeah,
Oh.
yeah. That was an iron.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah, totally didn't catch that. That actually would not have hurt him.
Okay, but
Oops.
maybe would
Okay.
I think I hit it? Does it look
Yeah,
to
yeah.
me
No,
like
you would
I-
absolutely be convinced. Maybe you hit it, but
Okay.
from my standpoint, yeah, mundane weapons won't work. Yeah, sorry about that. I missed that for sure.
Okay, then she will still attack with her dagger, or his dagger,
Indeed.
and stabs the air.
Nice. And yeah, it'll go to Ronan.
Still swinging the torch. No, 13 to hit.
Damn, right under. Its turn. Still attacking. Yeah, 10 to hit Sorrow. Definitely misses. And yeah, Sorrow, go back up to you.
All right. I'll try another attack with the blade, trying to keep it moving quickly again. And so 19 to hit that time. And I am not dealing 4 damage, I guess.
Awesome. And yeah, I'll go to Princess as Sorrow thinks he hits the tentacled entity.
Yeah.
You miss.
What? No, I didn't
Oh,
actually
okay.
roll.
Nice.
Wait. Yeah, I miss.
Okay, damn. And yeah, Ronan.
All right. 13 again.
Shit, yep, one under. And its turn. Nope, misses Sorrow. And yeah, Sorrow, go ahead.
So yeah, Sorrow's never seen anything take 2 swings and still be moving around. So he drops his blade and he's going to dart around the room looking for some sort of divine weapon. If he doesn't find anything, that's fine. But he's tossing the room, searching everything he can.
Yeah, you can spend this round definitely searching perhaps like the body, because the body does have a silver dagger you would find on its like belt.
And no doubt a silver coin purse that I won't count, but I'll just slip onto my belt.
Oh, he has quite a few things for sure. But
Cool.
yeah, so you can take the dagger.
All right, so yeah, I'll loot that body and roll the head off the bed too, just to make sure it's fully severed, and then that'll be my turn.
Excellent. And yeah, go to Princess.
Okay, dagger again, and this time I roll for breakage. Thanks for reminding us. That's what we needed.
Yeah, Stephanie, I totally forgot about that.
4, okay. And 14 and 3 damage.
Very nice. Maybe.
Mm.
And let's see. From there goes to Ronan.
Again. Still swinging this torch. That's a 19 to hit for 2 damage.
Not too bad.
Do the flames seem to be bothering it to me at all? Or?
It looks like it's doing something. It's hurting it for what it's worth, like out of character or whatever. So let's see. From then it'll go to its turn, and still attacking Sorrow. Terrible miss. And yeah, back to the top. Sorrow.
So Sora will strike out with the dagger. I think it'll be at -2 for having drawn it from the dead man's grasp. And so that'll be 13. I'll go to 13, but then I still got a +1, so 14.
Yep.
All right, and I'll see if it breaks. Nope. And I'll see if it does any damage. 3 damage as it just darts out.
Yeah, not bad. And it definitely lets out another like otherworldly scream. So it looks like it might be getting a little weak, you would think. And yeah, to go to Princess.
Dagger. Oh. It breaks. Sean, I don't like you. Sorry, man.
Yeah, and we'll say it hits the entity and just shatters as it hits it at a weird angle or something. And yeah, go to Ronan.
Okay, here we go. Nope, 9. No, 8 actually.
Yeah, definitely. So don't miss. And it's going to continue trying to wail on Sorrow, the aggravator of the dead body. Ooh, rolls an 18. I think that hits.
And if I get my dexterity bonus, it is 19.
Okay, perfect. Yeah,
18
so
for the plate, and I got a +1.
very nice. So it does miss as its tentacles just thwap against your plate mail there. And it goes back to you, Sorrow.
All right, and I'll try to slice this ghostly form lengthwise to make as much contact with it as I can with the silver blade. Ooh, so that's a 19 to hit. Did not break. Papa needs a new pair of 4s, but no, I got 3 damage there.
Awesome. And as much as you can tell, it's definitely coming towards its last breath. And then we go to Princess, whose dagger has now shattered. Silver dagger.
Yeah, she looks a bit flabbergasted and shrugs. Finish it off now.
Yeah, and Ronan, yeah, it'll go to you.
Ronan looks at Princess with a a wry grin on his face and says, well, thank you for the moral support, Princess. And he gets a 14 to hit. 15, actually, sorry, for 1 point of damage.
Nice. And yeah, just still whittling away the damage. It's not quite down yet. And it'll go to its turn. Another attack against Sorrow. Misses. And Sorrow, back to you.
All right, he'll try to dart out the dagger again with lightning fast reflexes. And he gets a 7 to hit. So it's just more visual effect than anything.
Very nice. Or not nice. And go to Princess. It's still weapons, I think, against this.
Yeah. I don't have a torch. Yeah. I just stand there.
Nice. And yeah, Ronan, your turn.
Okay, still feebly trying to swing this torch. That's a 20 to hit for 4 damage.
And that's actually just enough to kill it. So you can describe how you fell this aerial entity.
So I just thrust the torch into it, and it just kind of crackles, and you know, like one of those just like a bit of paper you light up, and it just kind of turns into dust, and then there's nothing.
Very nice. And yes, you all are out of combat and free to explore this small room.
Look around
Princess
quickly to see
walks.
if there's any valuables. Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Like Ronan would just be given a quick scan to see if there's any valuables, any locked boxes or drawers or anything of that sort. But
Well, if you looked at the body, you would find he's wearing a ring on one of his fingers, and it looks incredibly interesting. Looks very expensive. He also has a purse, which I believe Sorrow grabbed. And Sorrow, if you would check in it, it has 3 gems. Each one's worth 250 silver. Aside from that, yeah, you can have this. There's some very large gems. There's a table next to the bed where this guy was. You can see a plate with some chicken bones, and there's a glass which has looks like some red wine in it. Looks pretty untouched.
I will cut off the finger with the ring on it, and I'll say, "Hey, Princess, catch!" and I'll toss it to her.
Yikes!
Starro is very thirsty. He'll drink that wine.
Ooh, interesting. And you're gonna
I
want
have a
to.
table for that. No.
You do want to make a save versus poison.
Oh shit.
See what happens from there. Tastes delicious.
I'm gonna use my finger bone to use my 1 per day bonus. Okay. Oh, I rolled a 1.
Oh shit. So I believe that you do fail.
Oh yeah.
As the liquid, I guess, goes down your throat, it tastes delicious,
No.
but you do drop dead. And
Awesome. I'll keep watching though.
You would just kind of out of game knowledge, your body would basically stay completely preserved and would not decay. It would be perfectly preserved forever, basically, as you drop dead. Yeah.
All right.
Well, this doesn't look good, right?
It's just you and me now.
Yeah.
You do have the basically dying dog boy. It's like
Oh yeah, I'll slash his throat and take any valuables off of him.
easily done. So
No weeping there. No weeping.
Did you have any valuables, dog boy?
I have a magical clerical hat, and that's
I'll
it.
take
And I have a nice dagger, but that's about it.
I got that. You got the ring. We're not empty-handed. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Wait, one more thing. Do
What?
you remember that lock at the door? And she holds up the ring. The finger and the ring.
Yeah, what about it?
I think it opens the door.
All right, you want to find out, yeah? Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
But after that, we're going out that fucking window and getting the hell out of here.
Deal.
All right.
So you want to
Yeah.
head back down?
Oh yeah. Ready to kill each
I'm gonna have
other.
my weapon drawn.
Awesome. And so you want to try sticking the ring in the door there?
Yeah.
Okay, make it save versus poison. It doesn't look like it would fit. It doesn't look like the type of the same.
Oh fuck it! No. Yeah. Well, passed.
You pass, but yeah, so roll
Mhm.
a d10, and that's going to be how many rounds you're hallucinating and trying to kill your last companion.
7.
So 7 rounds of hallucinatory rage against Ronan.
Roll initiative.
Yeah,
Let's
Yeah,
see
there's
who
about 5.
leaves.
PvP.
Five.
Who's name?
7.
Okay, so Princess and then Ronan. 4
Yeah,
7.
her head snaps around. You. 9.
No. 20
Oh yes.
for 7 points.
Oh shit.
As I stab you with my rapier. What kind of weapon are you using?
Sword.
Okay.
Okay. 11.
Nope. 2.
Yep. Oh fuck it. 6.
Okay. 15.
Nope.
Okay.
This could take some time.
That's what? How many rounds now? Is that 3
This
rounds?
is
or
4, I think. The 4th, yeah.
This is the 4th round now.
20.
Oh, that hits me.
2.
Oh, I have 1 hit point left.
Oh shit.
I rolled a 5. So
Mhm.
this is now round 5.
Correct.
20 again.
Okay. Go ahead and kill me.
4
How much?
damage.
That takes me to -3.
Oh fuck it.
I'm dead.
No, Jesus. Actually, and this is kind of an interesting, I did not expect this at all, but I got to read what happens real quick. So you can describe hallucinating for a few more rounds. I need to check this.
Oh, well, what can I do? Sorry.
Just describe kind of what you're doing. You're still hallucinating, let's say, for a couple more minutes.
Yeah, she runs around through the corridors and is looking for something that might be still alive, but probably doesn't find anything.
There's a couple rounds to go.
Yeah. Yeah, she runs from room to room, absolutely crazed. Do I encounter someone? You're muted, maybe?
Yeah,
Oh shit! I was sitting there like describing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Start
So
again.
we'll say after a couple minutes, the hallucinogen wears off, but you've essentially beaten the chateau. And what happens? You've hit like there's this big. Essentially, y'all were trying to get like 100 points, and like every action place you go kind of has a different like amount you can earn. And being that most of you have died, it boosted it up quite a bit. So essentially, the chateau's beaten, and like you just you feel like all the magic dissipate from this place and get quiet, and you can tell like the evil is gone. The protective barrier surrounding it is probably gone if you were to try to escape. And that's essentially the end. I'm actually
So Princess gets all the treasure and she gets to escape and everything?
Princess
Fuck yeah.
Princess makes it out with tons of treasure.
That
Oh,
evil
shit.
cunt.
Yes.
I really didn't expect that. Like,
Wow.
yeah, because there's like this huge chart. Like every time y'all do something, yeah, you get some points, and y'all please Lord Jourdain. He's like highly pleased. So now he's returning to the afterlife. Like finally rested. His soul is rested.
Wow.
Man, that's
Sorrow knows
so
how to die
cool.
right.
So I get that. I loot everyone. So I get that cool
Oh
hat.
wait, Jacopo's still somewhere.
What?
Is he?
Jacopo's still hidden somewhere in the.
He's just stalking us from the shadows.
He's like locked in like some secret chamber in the basement. So
You
he'll
should have
just
said that. Now
he'll
she's
rot-
gonna
he'll
hunt him
rot there.
down.
He'll
Was
rot
that-
there for a while.
Was that like a random event?
Yeah, yeah. Well, essentially, like the decision to remove Jacopo was more or less decided by Andrew and I because he had to leave. So I just kind of was gonna like stick him in like a hidden chamber
Gotcha.
until next session.
So now he starves to death.
Yeah, now he'll essentially just starve to death and eat himself until he dies or something. But
Wow.
yeah, so that's interesting. I didn't expect y'all to beat it necessarily. That's cool.
Yes.
Easily
Should've-
done. You
should've
expend the
never
right
agreed.
amount of souls and anything.
I should
Yeah,
have just gone out the window. I never should have
Look,
agreed.
Get like 20 points per player character death, and y'all were at like, like 33 before a few of y'all started dying, and then y'all got up to like 86, and then the last death just pushed it over. So,
Wow.
damn, interesting.
Hell, I'm such
Thanks,
a hero.
Micah.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It was all Micah's plan. It was just an innocent act.
Mm-hmm.
hmm I'm so proud. What does that hat do?
You better
Yeah.
correct, sir.
I'll kill the broadcast video. We can sit around and chit chat about it real quick. But yeah, thanks definitely for playing. I hope y'all enjoyed it.
Yeah,
Thanks for
thanks
being
for
here.
running. It was
I'm
great.
mildly sad I can't torture you all for further
Hmm.
adventures through it with that. But anyway, I'm going to kill the broadcast.